shut up an entire. Oh, sorry.
Yes, I did go an entire game telling you to shut up.
Yep, entire game. We're trying to do it more today, so whatever.
All right, welcome to Turbo Rad Death Race. We are looking at like a 1980s or a neo-80s, as the term is called, sort of race. I'm not sure if you've all seen Death Race, but pretty much the same idea. You guys are all inmates at the Laser Hawk prison, I guess. And
watched that movie not that long ago.
You all have done your deeds, whatever the case might be. You've been sentenced to death in this overpopulated world of synth music and retro waves. And in order to give you your last bits of moment of fun and excitement, they strap you into VR machines, each design your own world, your own car, and you get a race to the end. Whoever can come out at the end, you get to live. Odds are none of you are going to live, because they will make sure of that. With that said, let me share screen. This is broadcast across most televisions. It's quite a popular show for everybody to watch. The announcer, he likes to go by Slim Shady, wears a cool set of goggles, very fancy looking guy here. All right, so. In a world where the scum of the earth are strapped into virtual reality chairs and forced to battle for their very lives, 7 inmates take their turn at the stakes, each one on a mission to win. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers of all ages, come, watch the battle as the sentenced vie for their one chance at freedom. Laugh with us as they blow each other apart into a million pixels and loosen the competition one by one on this lazy Sunday drive. It is time, boys and girls. Gather your popcorn, fill your soda cups, and turn in to Turbo Rad Death Race. All right, your first world, as you guys are strapped into this, the whole scene opens up in front of you, and you see the narrow streets of London. Tight little buildings, there's just enough room for a person to maybe walk by your cars, stretching down these thin cobblestone brick alleys. Chex, you are up first. You were in position, I don't know what position you're in. Let's see, you were in the 5th position. So first, I'm gonna go by Bombshell. You were in the lead as you haul ass down these streets. Why don't you introduce your character and what you drive?
So Bombshell is a tall, wild-haired woman. She would be considered pretty or maybe even a supermodel, but she's actually pretty feared because she tells everyone to blow off his dick in prison because she's known for putting mini bombs into people's brains or body parts. And that's what brought her actually in here. And right now she's sitting in her pink, whatever this kind of car would be called, thing, candy pink. And actually is on the first spot right now, which is pretty amazing. And she has a co-driver next to her who's sitting in a very submissive position next to her, and she keeps calling him dickhead. And he's her ex-boyfriend, her VR ex-boyfriend, and he blew the whistle on her, so she ended up here because of him. So that's why she chose this guy.
Sweet. So as you kind of drop into the seats, how the world kind of forms around you, you hit the gas and you start to go. Behind you, you see another car form into place, flames roaring out the ass end of this thing. Rush, Bounce, why don't you describe your car and your character?
Okay. So, Bounce Override. I apologize. I didn't realize we were all in here. I forgot that we were in here for death sentences. So, in prison originally for bank and computer fraud. Sentence was commuted to a death sentence. He ended up killing somebody in the prison, actually in self-defense, but it didn't appear that way. So he was retried for murder. Being a computer geek, he went down in secrecy and started just basically compiling scrap code to build a what looks like a Lamborghini that's just built out of a ton of spare parts, mismatched colors, things like that, and found an old drag racing jet engine that he wedged into the back. He has he does have a co-driver, or his co-driver is a digital entity that he calls Una. It's a female AI with super aggressive algorithms, and really no personality attached. He just wants to do whatever he can to get the hell out of here, and so he pretty much built her for that single-minded purpose. And that's pretty much it.
Nice. So, same thing for you as you come into this world around you. See the narrow streets of London, these tall, towering buildings, the clock tower in the distance, cobblestone streets. Up ahead of you, you see this bright pink vehicle swerving between everything. People line the streets. And actually, I need a drop from you to start with.
So that's going to be a 1d20, right?
Yep, don't get a 1.
And don't get a what?
Don't get a 1.
Well, that's exactly what I got. So
Now you got that out of the way.
oops.
Behind you in your mirror, Bombshell, you kind of glance up to see Bounce coming up on your rear end. Hit the brakes a little, slow down as you come around a corner. You can see the flames roaring out the back end as he side swipes a group of people, smashing them in the side of the building, sparks flying off the side of his car. Your drop pool is now up to 2, Bounce. And as you straighten your car back out and try to get the hang of it in these narrow streets, behind you, you see another vehicle come into view. And that would be Mark. Why don't you introduce Bree and your bike I think you have.
Yeah, so you see this this impossibly thin bike kind of hovering, and it's got like flames kind of like roaring out of the bottom, creating this like cushion to kind of keep it elevated. Bree is atop the bike. Her like digital avatar resembles her body, like her actual self. She's got dark hair. She's kind of short and like has like curly, like I guess I might say ethnic hair or something. I don't know. It's like kind of like Brazilian looking or something. Mm-hmm. And her skin's all like tan and stuff, but her digital avatar has like lines of paint across the front, so she looks like she's like in like war paint pretty much. And she's got a like a flag of Florida like emblem on the front of the bike, with a big like red cross mark through it. You know, this is because she's on the death sentence for stealing the governor's car, going on a joyride, smashing a bunch of expensive things, which included like life-saving cures for probably some zombie thing or fever or whatever that's happening right now. And that didn't go over too well. A bunch of patients died. And so yeah, so Bree's, she's like revving the engines, which sound like a high-pitched whine, some kind of like high-tech thing, you know, like jet engines sort of.
Nice. Yeah, and you see this car ahead of you, the flames pouring out the S and kind of smash into a building, crushing a few of these digital people against the wall, and the splatter of blood as you zip past. You'll be currently in second place now.
Yeah, I might kick my feet up on the handlebars as I see him like smash it, and just kind of like smile and smirk as he like rolls into position.
And as you straighten yourself out and you come up behind Bombshell, and behind you, you can see Bounce pull his vehicle back out and get back on the road. See another car forming up in the distance. This digital wave of colors wash across it. Joshua, Liam, what does your character and car look like?
Well, the thing is, the audience don't actually know what Joshua looks like because he's clad from head to toe in like driving gear, like a Formula One driver, completely in black. So nobody, apart from the inmates, will know who he looks like. The audience will have no idea. So the first thing people's eyes are drawn to is the blue avatar sitting beside him in a full suit. and clean shaven. He looks lovely. And this is my AI companion called the Without Any Limitations Life Imitation. No, Without Any Limitations Life Imitation System, or Wallace. And the card's blue and it's sleek. And you'll know that he's in jail for many black market dealings. You know, he's also an AI engineer, so taking things probably don't belong to him, probably hasn't gotten much permission, and running it between different government agencies. And that's what he's in for.
Nice.
Walt has a little iPad in his lap, and he's just looking very calm.
So as you hurl around the corners, coming up into your line, another car, this black, sleek-looking Audi, forms behind you. Checks, Frank, why don't you introduce your car and yourself?
Yeah, Frank Chelios looks especially like the world's greatest action star. That's maybe where you think you recognise him from, or you may recognise him from the World Guinness Book of Records, because he's in there for the most consecutive pull-ups ever done. He's in prison for killing 10 men with nothing but a shoelace, a pencil eraser, and a tuna-filled baguette. He's driving a heavily modified 2006 Audi A8 6.0. You may be asking yourself, well, how the hell in an alternative universe 1980s is he driving such a car? But that just proves how stylish he is and how far ahead of his time. His little sidekick is Artificial Motor Racing Intelligence, or AMI for short. It's his smart computer that navigates his way through the mean streets of London right now.
Beautiful. So as you come up, you see Bree on her little cross-racket zip around the corner. You see the people splattered against the wall where a bounce crushed them. You see Joshua just ahead in your sights. You can see this little shift of movement to your right as you calmly kind of look over your shoulder. You see what looks to be a very large man, twice, maybe 3 times the size of your typical person. Wears head to toe this black form, has a red bandana that wraps around his head, kind of puts out his little one fist and waves you forward a little bit, and then he just flings into this flywheel across the screen. Go ahead and give me a drop as he tries to kick your ass.
7.
All right. So you see him thunk against the side of your car. He kind of back end swivels a little bit, hit a few people, run them over, crush them under your wheels, but you're able to keep this thing under control. As behind you, you see the red beaming lights flow across the car hood and this Trans Am appear behind you. Darren, Michael Knight, why don't you introduce yourself if you need any introduction as it is?
Knight Rider, a shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. Michael Knight, a young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless in a world of criminals who operate above the law. One man can make a difference. Michael Knight, a lone crusader in the dangerous world, the world of the Knight Rider. And I woke up in prison after I got in a bit of trouble, argument with my fucking AI system, which is a futuristic diagnostics program with a charming demeanor named Kit, who talks very politely and knows everything. It looks like a cheesy red bar in my console that blinks, and I smashed it out with my fist. And then I wrestled for control over the steering wheel. Unfortunately, went through a marathon, saw some red, 16 counts for murder. I am back. This is Kit, my car. It's a Knight Industries 2000 acronym, a heavily modified, technologically advanced Pontiac Firebird Trans Am with numerous features, including an extremely durable shell and frame controlled by a computer with intelligence.
Nice.
16
Sounds like
people.
quite the tragic fallout.
They're like a passing detail, though.
Oh, that part, yeah.
So up ahead of you, you can see this futuristic black Audi get sidekicked by this giant ninja guy. Up ahead of him, you can see Bree as she spins around the corner on her bike. What does your AI compatriot look like, Bree?
Right, so it's this small, like, goblin-like creature, looks kind of like Gollum, addresses me as mistress or slut, depending on how much ammunition I'm using. So when I get crazy with the guns, it's like, you damn slut. and it's riding kind of on the back here, like clutching onto my sides. And every once in a while, I just like push him off just to like fuck with him. And like I'm gonna go now. I'm ready to go, and then get back in the spot.
Such a bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna kicking that motherfucker off the bike.
And last but not least, late to the show, looking like shit. Corey, Meals on Wheels, Sam, whatever you want to go by. Your little 3-wheeled wheelchair comes in. You can see fresh cut lawn form around his vehicle as the tire starts spinning, and he takes off, trying to catch up to Kit ahead of him. Why don't you go ahead and introduce what your car looks like, Corey?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I am playing Sam, Meals on Wheels Golden. They are a non-binary person, I guess is the way to say it. They don't have gender or don't identify to them. You would notice that the person does have breasts, though, so they're probably born a woman. She was a race car driver, did very well for herself for a couple of seasons. Was a bit of a visionary, actually, one of the first girls to ever be able to drive in Formula One. So worked out well for her until she crashed. She crashed into the end of a barricade at the end of a straightaway and paralyzed her from the waist down. She turns out that had the time to change her life a good amount. She's bound to the chair, so she became a wheelchair mechanic and made a car that reflected what she is now. It doesn't have 4 wheels. It doesn't have 2 wheels. It has 3 wheels. 2 in the front and 1 in the back. And the one in the back is enormous. It's probably as tall as a car. A normal car. And the fuselage is very thin. Barely fits her body. She does have a love for horticulture, especially her lawn. It's one of the few things in the world she feels like she can control, and she doesn't like people to walk in their lawn. And she got a raw deal because she tried to attack a young lady that might be in the race, and it didn't work out so well. She may have ran her over once with her wheelchair, and there was a lot of charges pressed, and things happened. Her co-pilot / AI is a prototype of a system called Urkel. It's a little black kid is the visage of it with glasses, tape in the middle of his glasses, and he's probably gonna ask you if he did that. Did I do that?
Oh Jesus!
Oh no,
Urkel fans.
no.
And then it was said that somebody stole that idea and made it into a TV show later in the 90s. I don't know, it's strange.
I was gonna say maybe I got in a fight with you on the yard for like walking on your little patch of land in the.
Oh no! It was a different. She's in the race.
Yeah, that was me.
From what I understand, she took a crap on the lawn, but I don't know if that's just a rumor or not. All right. With that, let's officially begin this. So, checks. Let's see. We'll start with you. So, Crank 69, Frank. You're currently in 5th place. You're caught between. You can see Joshua's car just ahead of you. Behind you, Night Rider's coming up on your ass end. As you kind of swerve between these narrow streets, people back up against the walls where they won't get crushed. And this place looks quite familiar, quite homely to you. What would you like to do?
Well, seeing as I am from England, Shirebrook, born and raised, I've been to London on many a day trip. Punching in the sat nav, this 1980s virtual sat nav. Does it look to be if there's any shortcuts?
Well, give me a challenge roll for that. Yeah, definitely. So yeah, give me a challenge roll. We're going to say with a 6 or higher.
I got a 17 on the die.
Totally. So yeah, you kind of navigate through. You look at this little map. Remember where you've been around here. There's certainly a couple side streets that you can kick off into.
Yeah, I'll shoot off down one of these alleyways. I'll even having to go on 2 wheels to get down it, knocking over a fruit cart on the way, because there's always a fruit cart.
Fruit just goes everywhere, splattering against the walls. Just ahead of you, Kit, you can see as Frank zips off down the side. You notice when you look back up, Joshua, he's not in your rear sights, and you have this red beaming black Trans Am coming up on your back end. And with that, Darren, as you come up onto Joshua's back end, you notice that Frank just went down this total side alley. No clue where the hell he's going. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna follow. Yeah, if I can. Cut. Tell Kit, follow him. Do it.
So as you spin that wheel, Kit takes control, trying to veer it off. It's a hairy turn right there, so I'm going to need a drop from you.
Roger. How many dice? Just a one?
Yep, just whatever your pool is. Should be one right now.
Yeah, okay. A 2.
All right.
No, 19. Sorry, 19. I didn't have the thing scrolled down far enough.
So yeah, you spin around. You can see the wheels spinning. As you can see Frank disappearing down this alleyway, and you quickly follow in behind him.
Now, was that a drop because he followed, or?
Yeah, just because it was just a last-minute turn.
So when do we make this challenge roll? I'm just wondering when's that happen versus the drop.
Basically, if it's either, just like a last-minute dangerous sort of thing, it would be more drops. Mostly it's going to be drops, but if you try to pass somebody or you do something, like using your abilities like Chex did, trying to bring up the navigation, remember where he's at, that would be a challenge roll, so it's not necessarily dangerous. I'll always let you know.
I got it now. Okay.
And with that, Meals on Wheels, as you zoom ahead, you see Frank spin around this corner. Kit ahead of you is also spin around. You can coming up on the back end of Joshua. You probably don't have enough time to get down this alleyway where you've seen the other two go, but what you want to do is totally up to you.
Yeah, they would definitely be interested in trying to cut down that alley, but being a seasoned race car driver, it's not always the best idea to take a chance. So they would definitely follow the path that's going to be a little less resistant.
All right, so yeah, you come up on past this alleyway. You can see them disappear down into the distance. And it just kind of fades away in these neon colors and sparks as they completely off the grid in this virtual world at the moment. Ahead of you, you come up on the back end of Joshua. What would you like to do? You can still do something.
Do I can?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when I get up to the ass end of Joshua, give me just 1 second. I moved my whole screen for some reason. Computer got stupid because they do that. All right, and yeah, I'd like to make a drop. And Urkel goes, "Hey, boss, there's one up front. Probably take some action." So I just make a drop to be able to shoot my light ammo at it?
Nope. If you're shooting at them, if you're dropping light ammo, how many are you shooting? You can do as many as you want, and they will make a drop for each one, basically.
All right, I'm gonna shoot 2 warning shots at the car in front of me.
All right. In that case, Joshua, Liam, go ahead and give me 2 drops. You can see
11 and 18.
Beautiful. So, what does it look like when you shoot your weapons, Sam?
They are the same color, kind of that bluish, Tron-looking color. The same as their vehicle. You come right out of the front where it looks like the headlights are. If you're looking at my picture, and they're just small little laser slits, and they just shoot directly towards the car. And I don't know if I hit them or not, but.
Nope, you can blow off some of this gravel, these cobblestones around him as he swerves back and forth. You're right tight to his ass, though. But I need drops from Bree, Bounce, and Joshua. As you guys come around the corner, you can see these huge explosions just rocketing out of the ground. It looks like maybe landmines or something. Up ahead in the distance, you see these towering figures dressed in full ninja suits.
Whoa.
Bounce got a 14.
Okay.
And the beans are in there too.
Joshua got a 7.
Okay.
Bree got a 6.
All right. So Joshua, Bree, you guys kind of slide to the side, keeping up close to the walls as these explosions go off. Bounce, you're just hauling ass through these things. It doesn't seem to really phase you much. Flames rocketing out the back end of your car. You guys form back into a line. Bombshell, you're currently in the lead. You see these explosions go off behind you as everybody starts to form into a line. Both Frank and Kit completely gone from your view. You're currently in the lead. What would you like to do?
So she smiles as she sees what's going on behind her. That's exactly what she was hoping for. Let them shoot each other. And to add a little bit to it, always shoot first, right? So she would shoot to her pursuer, or shoot her
Bree.
pursuer, Bree, right?
Yeah.
Just with her light ammo. Maybe some kind of neon pink laser, which comes out from the back of her neon pink car, and just to make it a little bit more difficult for him. Her. I'm sorry.
Right. See, you call it a good mistake, but it appeared in my picture.
How many ammo are you using?
Oh, I can say how much I use.
Yep.
Oh, so
It's
if
a
I
drop
use
for
2,
each one. Make 2 drops.
Ooh. Well, let's start. Yeah, let's do 2 then.
So 2 drops from Bree.
Just roll them both. 19 and 11. So that should be good.
Yep,
So I
kind of zip in between these things. Describe what you do.
Yeah, I guess I return fire with my lasers, but these are more like a rapid fire, like little minigun lasers.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll do like a little sprayed swath thing. That's light ammo, I guess. Probably just 1, just to try to hold my position.
You got it.
But
Bombshell, give me a drop as he
Okay.
fires back a couple. Well, just 1. But
Not 20.
nice. So you just floor this thing. Your lasers kind of race across the ground, Bree. Not quite catching them, but it's a nice little warning shot as you stay right close, tight behind her, just waiting for that moment to
I
pass.
hold out the finger.
Joshua, you're currently 5th, I suppose, in this line that's coming up behind you. You can see Sam coming up on your back end as he fires off a couple shots at you. We're in tight close, waiting to get past you. Up ahead, Bounce, Bree, and Bombshell are ahead. What would you like to do?
Joshua in his driver's seat, he's going to flip off the boy who just shot him. And then Wallace is going to go, it's a bit late to be using weapons, isn't it? And I'm going to try and pass whoever's in front of me.
All right, so that would be Bounce. So Bounce, I need you to roll a 1d20.
I got a 16.
All righty.
Oh, God.
So you got to try and beat a 16.
Didn't do it. 12.
All right. So what's it look like as you kind of come up and try to get past, or Bounce, what do you do to not let them pass?
Joshua points to the wall and then points to the ground, and Wallace goes, right, clicks a couple buttons on the iPad. The wheels turn up and become like gravity defying. They go onto the side of the buildings, but then he just can't get past, so he comes back down and down again, and then he flips off whoever's in front of him.
So he did
Nope,
successfully.
he didn't. Nope.
Oh,
No, I didn't. That's why I came back down again, because I couldn't get past
So-
you for.
having already gone up against the wall and plastered a bunch of civilians, when I'm looking through my rearview mirror as I see him go against the wall, I swerve back over toward the wall again, taking out post boxes and whatever else is over there, and just block him along the wall, forcing him back down on the street and move back out into the road again.
As you move back down into the road, you can see this little alleyway, almost like a glitch in this world around you, just all of a sudden appear. Crank, Frank, and Kit, why don't you guys give me challenge rolls?
9.
And Kit.
I rolled a 1.
All right. Well, it's only a challenge roll, so it's not a misfortune, unfortunately.
Oh, I was like, oh dear.
So, Joshua, just as you pass through this line, you see Frank zoom out just beside you as you guys are side by side in this tight little narrow alleyway. I need both of you to give me drops. Frank and Joshua.
18.
8.
All right. So yeah, you're forced, Joshua, to kind of let off the gas a little bit. It's either hitting this wall and crushing against it or letting Frank get ahead of you as he just comes out of this alleyway. It seemed to appear out of nowhere. Behind him, you see Kit zoom out right behind you as well. You guys are going to swap positions. And that brings it over to Bree. Up ahead, you got the bombshell just ahead of you. You let off a couple little laser blasts as a warning. Bounce is coming up on your rear end, flames running out the ass of his car. And you see this weird glitch as Frank and Kit both just emerge from the wall.
So we have 4 rockets.
Yep. Whatever's in that ammo there, yep.
I mean, is that like an area thing? Can I like rocket all of them?
If you, it should say in your sheet what they do. If you scroll down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's choose a number. All right. So in addition to the 1, basically. Yep. Yeah, let's go ahead and go 2. So if you roll a 1 or 2, I'm gonna shoot a rocket, and I guess basically how that's looking is I like the little golem-looking creature. We're gonna call him Smitty. Smitty's like, Mistress, you should have shot more. And I'm like, yeah, shut up. And I say, give him some of the rockets. And then Smitty like turns around and like launches one off the back end of the bike. And then I go into like I guess a speed maneuver or something. If I'm able to do any passing maneuvers as well, then I'll try to pass.
Yeah, you can do that as well. Who are you shooting at first? We'll do that part.
All right, let's do the rocket at my person right behind me. So that's bounce. Yeah.
All right, bounce. Give me a drop on a 1 or a 2 as a misfortune in this case. You're muted if you're talking, Rush.
Sorry, suffered a minor distraction. What did you need from me?
A drop on a 1 or a 2 is going to be a misfortune in this case, as Bree launches a couple of rockets off her back end at you.
Okay, so with our card traits, is there a limit on those?
Nope. Not unless it says so.
So I'm going to attempt to use. Wait a minute. He shot rockets. Is that considered a heavy weapon?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to attempt to use outrun the bullets since I already have a drop pool of 2. So that'll let me make the drop roll with 1 less die, right?
Yep. You got it.
All right. I got a 19.
Nice. So you see this explosion go off in front of you, Bounce, as Bree quickly zooms up alongside Bombshell, just enough to keep you off of her while she focuses on trying to pass. Bombshell, why don't you go ahead and give me a challenge roll for Bree to try, for Bree to try and beat.
Okay. Ooh, an 8.
Oh, 3. Yeah. So I don't pass.
Yes.
And I'm like, damn you! And I start shaking my fist a little bit.
You see her laughing as you fall back again. She doesn't even look at you. She's just laughing maniacally.
Yeah, and I'm like spitting up ahead of myself, probably like to the side, and it's like hitting the Smitty in the face. And Smitty's just like, Mistress, you must do better! And kind of kicks me. Yeah. I'm not doing too good on the rolls, but at least I haven't failed yet, I guess.
So as your rockets go off, it seems to have like this domino effect. You see several of the walls of these tight-knit buildings start exploding out, this brick falling down around you. More explosions starting to go off. I need drops from positions 3 through 6. So Bounce, Crank, Joshua, Michael Knight. I need drops from all of you.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I got one.
Joshua got 6.
Okay.
Is this still from the rockets and stuff?
It's from the explosions that are, well, it's like a domino effect. It seemed to set off some other explosions that were rocking the walls and ground.
So the outrun's not going to help me now, is it?
Nope, it's not.
Is this the virtual world attacking us?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got an 11 and a 2.
All right. And Frank?
I got a 1.
Ah, beautiful. So Frank, as this explosion kind of goes off around you, you had this weird sense that something wasn't quite right when you emerged from this wall. Something, didn't quite add up. And as you come around the corner, you pull up right behind the Bounce. You see these explosions go off, and it just washes over your car. The whole thing shakes violently for a moment, and you feel it slam into the wall. Straighten it back out, but you're going to lose a spot. You see Joshua zip past you. Add another die to your drop pool. And with that, Bounce, you are up. You got Bree and Bombshell up ahead of you. They're almost side by side as they're coming around the corner, getting ready to try and pass one another. Behind you, these explosions go off. Joshua's tight to your ass. The other ones are a little bit further behind. And as you come around the corner into this straightaway, you can see what looks to be this bright orangish colored portal far, far down the road on this long straightaway. The sides of the road are just lined with all these people in suits, all these like ninja looking people. They jump out, smacking, punching the cars, jumping on the hoods. I need drops from everybody first. Everybody just piles onto your cars, trying to get inside of it, climbing through the windows, beating on the hoods.
5 is the lowest.
Got it.
I got a 1.
6.
Add another drop.
5.
So to make sure I'm understanding it right, since I'm rolling 2 dice, it's basically I take the highest one and I just got to make sure the other one isn't a 1, right?
Basically, you're gonna roll 2 dice. All I need is the lowest number out of all the dice rolled. If it's a 1, if you get any one regardless, which would obviously be the lowest number, then
Okay.
yeah, that's a misfortune.
So we're going with the lowest number. In that case, I got a 6.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's if you ever roll a 1, it's bad. So the more dice is bad.
Well, I thought the target number was you had to go high, so that's why.
Oh yeah,
It is.
but
Oh, okay.
I just used the lowest number as the rating for the highest.
Uh,
Nice. So
Meals
Frank,
on Wheels is a 12.
you're good. So Frank, you zip forward. You just came out behind Joshua as this explosion goes off, and it looks like you're falling back a little bit. But as you kind of the smoke clears around you, and these flames get out of the way, you can see his hood of his car is just piled with all these little black ninja suit people climbing around on it. One of them pulls himself through the window, grabs a hold of you, Liam, puts you into a chokehold. I'm sorry, Joshua, putting you into a chokehold. The other one just starts punching you in the gut. Your car is swerving back and forth, smashing against the walls. Bounce, you are the one who is technically up, so what would you like to do?
So I have 2 people in front of me, correct?
You do, yep.
I do.
Bree and Bombshell side by side pretty much at the moment as they're trying to keep, Bree's trying to pass but can't quite get to it.
Okay. So, and it looks like Chex Juice only works when someone's trying to pass me, but that's it, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean,
Alright.
if you want to use it for like a boost, then yeah, definitely just throw it in the narrative. That's fine.
Yeah, I want to try and, if I can, I'd like to try and use it as a boost, and I want to try and just punch the gas and just see if I can fly right past both of them at the same time.
All right.
They're side by side. I want to try and take them down the other side.
All right. Bree and Bombshell, why don't you guys both give me a challenge roll? I'll take the average, and that's what Bounce has to get since you compete against one another.
12.
18.
1832. So it's about a 16. So Bounce, you got to beat a 16.
So, and I'm going for, all right, over 16. All right, here we go. No, I got a 9.
Right. Even with your bonus from the Chex Juice?
What's the
Maybe
check?
13. I think it's +4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't get it. I don't think.
Right. So yeah, you guys see Bounce come up right alongside you guys as these buildings start to widen out a little bit. You see Bounce, Bree, and Bombshell, all of you kind of lined up, vying for first place at the moment. The other one's still left behind a little. Joshua, in your car, you have these two ninjas. One's wrapped around, got you in the chokehold. The other one's just continually punching you in the gut. Go ahead and give me one more drop.
16.
Very good. What do you do to get these guys off of you or out of your car? Or...
Wallace just takes his iPad and just cracks him in the skull. And then
Hit your
he
window
grabs hold
washer
of them.
fluid. Window washer fluid.
I mean, they're in the car. It's not going to help me much. He cracks him in the head with a iPad, grabs hold of them both, warps out of the car, puts them on the ground, and warps back in.
Beautiful.
Because he's AI and he can do that.
Definitely. So as you guys zoom into this line, there's this bright colored flash in the sky, and you see this looks like this little crate with a parachute starting to float down, and it lands up ahead. And you see these bright neon lights going across this thing that says Loot Crate. Whoever would like to go for this thing, I need a drop from.
I would like a monthly subscription to Loot Crate.
I would also like to go
like to
get
try.
Yeah, me too.
The crates sound good, yes.
Oh god. A 3.
I'm not
Successful.
natural 20.
I also got a natural 20.
Oh, I got a 14, so.
We're going for portal, right?
Yep.
Oh, is this a challenge roll and not a drop?
Nope, it's a drop. As you all
It's the
basically...
same number of dice, right? Same number. Oh, no, it's one die, no matter what with the drop.
Yep.
Okay. I got a 14 and a 17.
All right. Well, as you vie in, you guys can see, the way this is set up. Some of you just can't reach it. Bombshell is just, you'd be going for this thing, but you'd definitely be giving up your spot, at least several as well, where you got the home stretch at the moment. As you guys kind of zoom in, Liam, Corey, I can't remember names for this game. Sam, Joshua, you guys are in the front towards this crate as you zoom off to the side. Both of you give me a challenge roll.
And that's just one, right?
Yep.
That's a 10.
14.
All right. Just as you're almost right in front of that thing, Joshua, you see Meals on Wheels just swoop right in front of you, grabbing this thing. You see this bright flash up ahead of him as he gets this thing, and then takes back into line, taking control of this loot crate. And I'll message you, Corey, what it is in just a moment.
Yep.
Joshua flips it back, Corey off.
And with that, I need drops from everybody as you enter this straightaway. Explosions just rock on all sides. You see the cliff on your right-hand side. All of a sudden, all these buildings just disappear, and it's just this long, empty-less cliff on the side.
11.
Success.
Oh, 10. Shit, I forgot it's closed.
13.
All right.
11 and 9. So I guess 9.
3 doesn't get dead.
14 more.
All right, so you all just kind of
14
form
from Sam.
back into line at the moment. Joshua, you lost.
Did me going for that crate change my position at all?
That's it.
I don't think it did it, but I think you succeeded. Getting close, but.
Right. Unfortunately, I can't. My internet's not good enough to render make your screen good enough. So.
Oh, nope, you're still in 7th technically. All right. So as you guys turn onto the straightaway, you see Bombshell, Bree, Bounce, all of them just kind of disappear into this portal. Behind them, Frank, Michael, Joshua, then Meals. As all of you kind of disappear into this portal, you see this world start to disappear around you. When you look to your side, Joshua, you can still see one of these ninja guys that were dressed in the suit sitting in the back seat of your car, strapped in, and he just gives you a thumbs up.
Awesome.
And with that, we move into another world. As everything comes into view, it's still the same standings. Let's see, Bombshell. You see this bright flash across your console as you add 4 more light ammo to your whatever your ammunition is you have at the moment. Bree, You can either take 1 die out of your drop pool or add in 4 ammo, your choice. Bounce, you can add +2 light ammo. Frank is nothing. He didn't get anything. Michael, as you feel everything almost like it's melting around you, you see this bright red flare in your car. This kit just malfunctions for just a moment. I need a drop from you. Joshua, nothing happens to you. And Meals on Wheels, you got to add +1 drop die for this world that you're getting ready to get into.
Seeing as we've entered a new world, can I use the request info?
You can. I will text that to you in just a second.
Yeah,
Cool.
and I don't know if you haven't sent it, but I haven't gotten that care package.
Yep, I'm doing it right now. Everybody give me like 2 minutes to send these over and we'll be set. So let's see.
No problem.
And now from a word from our sponsors.
Yes, this is everything goes to commercials. Mountain Dew and Coke commercials appear on the screen.
Check juice.
Check juice.
Try new Tackle Silent Green.
Obligatory. Yeah.
Soon
Only
coming,
5 free
watermelon
tickets.
flavor.
Here's yours, Corey.
Yep, got
Let's see. Darren, I got yours. I got your message there, Darren. I will do that right at the very beginning of this one.
Feel like you need a vacation? You should get your ass to Maz.
At that, I might even prime up some Chex juice in preparation to pass it and be like, I'm about to go to Mars.
Rocket
Mars
fuel.
is low grade.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Jupiter, have a real party.
All right.
So you said my drop pool is 2 now for this
For
world?
this world, you can. And let me just send you checks and we will start the second world. And there you are, chicks. All right. As World 2 comes into view, you see the rankings flitter across the screen. Bombshell, you're in first. Right beside you is Bree and Bounces. They're both right tight close to you. Second, third spot. Frank, you appear fourth in this world. Excuse me. Behind you, Michael, Kit, then Joshua, and then Sam as you all come in and take over this world. You see this bright blue sky, these neon green trees cropping up palm trees around this track. The track itself looks like a checkered mix of dirt and clay, just square blocks. And it just circles around and around and around and around, all the way up into the sky. In the very center of this world, there's this huge pit. You can see now and then these tornadoes kind of whip out of this thing. Palm trees dance across the road in the distance. You see what looks to be this little man in a red suit and hat. Next to him is a guy that's a little bit taller than him in a green suit and hat, holding plungers as they dance on the side of the road. All around them, these large little turtles and these guys that look like cannonballs rolling across the streets. Bombshell, you're currently in the lead as you come around the corner. It's just this constant swirl around and around. Feel this little bit dizziness, this sickness kind of sinking into your stomach. I need a drop from you. This whole road just completely is awash with these little tornadoes that run across it.
Whose imagination was that? Man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
13.
You are good. So you keep control as you kind of swing around, keeping this track on course. And we'll go backwards this time. So, Bombshell, what would you like to do with you in the lead?
Make life difficult again for Bree. Yeah. With with my heavy weapon. And can I choose here again how many
Sure can.
I use?
Yep.
So let's use 2 again. And that means that you do your drop with 1 additional temporary die.
Okay. Okay, so I make +1 to die drop. Maybe I want to burn that. Well, they're not trying to pass me, so can't use my checks to use it. That's a drop failure.
Yes.
So
All right, so what they look like, you guys can describe that, and I'll adjust the rankings.
yeah, I guess I start swerving, and like the bike goes out from underneath me a little bit. Maybe one of those turtle shells like slammed in the backside of my bike. Kind of corrects me, but overcorrected, and I start like swiveling, and somebody goes by me, I guess.
Yep, you see Bounce just rush past you. These flames of his back end of the jet engine just wash across your body. You can see your poor little Smitty behind you, his body singed up a little bit, his hair on fire.
He's also chained to the bike, so if he falls off, he'll just get drugged.
So he bounces behind you before you can get back on.
Yeah.
You stay in the lead, but you have Bounce coming up behind you close. Frank, you feel this explosion rock the side of your car. Kit, why don't you go ahead and do what you messaged me?
Kit sees an opportunity here. He sees his, his vision's a little blurry now. He's up to about his 6th tall can. And he tells Kit, see that guy up there? Pass him on the right, pass him on the right. And he drifts hard right, left. And those little panels, kind of like Airwolf dealies, pop up on his fenders. And 2 rockets shoot out to knock Frank into the pit. I'm gonna fireball.
Smart weapons?
No, just heavy weapons. These ones.
Okay.
Smart weapons?
Yeah, it should tell you right on your sheet what heavy weapons do.
Oh yeah, right. Target must make a drop with 1 additional die temporarily added to their dice pool. They remove the extra die after the drop. And I fired both heavy weapons.
So it's going to be 2 drops, both with an extra die, Frank.
Okay, first one is a 6. Second one is a 17.
All right. Michael,
And I rolled 2 natural 20s. Wow.
I got the T-roof off, and I'm like, woo! Hands out the top.
Michael, why don't you give me a challenge roll since he's distracted to try and pass him? It'll be I'm going to say an easy 8. So just a 1d20 beat at 8 or higher.
I got a 16.
Yeah, Frank, you feel these things rocket. You're dangerously close to this pit. You don't quite go in. How do you avoid falling in there? But you definitely lose position. In fact, Joshua, why don't you give me a challenge roll with a 12? See if you can get past him as well.
19, fellas.
Nice. So yeah, you move up a spot as well. As you lose a couple positions, Frank.
Yeah, I imagine Frank's spinning in the car, but he takes his hands off the wheels and puts his sunglasses on and just waits for it to.
Kit's like chiding me. He's like, Michael, we talked about you and your breathalyzer engaged ignition system. I refuse to allow you access to the driving console. Shut up, robot. Go, mush, faster. He's getting a bit irate with this British upstart know-it-all. He's trying to shove a breathalyzer in my face. It's flapping around.
See these explosions rock in front of you, Frank, as you try to keep control. Right behind you, you see Sam coming up quickly. Sam, what would you like to do?
I'm asking you a question in Messenger real quick. Just a second.
All right.
Just punch it again and make that computer work.
That's sent.
No, you do not.
Okay, so all right, so it's
Bombshell is the first.
Second place, right?
Bounce is in second. Breeze in third.
Okay. All right? Breeze in third. Yeah, I'm going to deploy reality shift pulse, and I'm going to swap positions with Bree.
Yeah. What does then you have to add 1 more drop to your pool, but go ahead and do that.
And then, yeah, I had a drop to my drop pool.
So you feel real light. Your bike in front of you, Bree, seems to shift and waver a little bit. You can see Bombshell and Bounce get further and further away. Michael flies past you, Joshua, Frank. And at the moment, you just realize you're at the back end of this. Somebody has swapped positions with you, and you feel this sharp pain in your left arm. If you glance over, you can see all this blood starting to kind of pool down underneath your suit and staining your suit that you're wearing. It's almost like somebody stabbed you with a needle or something.
Gnarly. Yeah, I think I kind of grab my arm and then like look up and realize my position, and I probably immediately like realize that that's probably that little maneuver that they can hit us with in the real world, and I'm just like, oh shit, and I'm like, this is gonna be harder than I thought, and just get back on track, and I tell the I tell Smitty, I say, get ready, load up all the weapons, and then like grit my teeth with all this stuff.
You see Frank kind of finish his spin out in front of you as he slams back into gear, staying just ahead of you a little bit. Joshua, a little bit further ahead. Yep, go ahead.
I wasn't done if that's okay. I'm gonna do weapons and passing at the same time, seeing that this is my world. Yeah, I'm gonna key in on Bombshell. She'll get -4 to her challenge roll, and I have a +4 to mine. So, so yeah, let's do that.
Okay, what do you need? A challenge roll or a?
Nope, it would actually be Bounce because he's the one ahead of you that you're trying to pass.
Oh, okay.
So Bounce, I would need one from. Which would be a challenge roll, so it's just a 1d20. Plus, I think your card gives you the bonus too.
Right, but it's not. Yeah, I mean, because what I'm trying to do is a -4 or whatever it is. It says on my sheet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I get +4.
So I've got. Yeah, I'm gonna do floor it.
Okay.
A +4 bonus.
Okay, so you're flat again.
Basically, gonna make it a straight roll, right?
Yep, you got it.
That. Wow. Sorry. Is that 11?
Right. Now, do I roll to try to combat that?
Yep, you do.
Okay.
My dice was cocked, and I wasn't sure which one it was.
Yeah, 15 + 4 is 19, buddy. I'm in
Nice.
second place.
So what's it look like as you zoom up ahead in front of Bounce?
But he doesn't get the +4, right?
Well,
He
no,
does in
I
this
do
case.
because it's still on my side.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He got a different bonus.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, what happens is, she materializes behind Bounce's car, and then sees that it looks like for some reason the jet engine is flickering for a moment, and maybe it's being overdriven, maybe a little bit too much fuel, but she takes this moment. She gets right up next to the car. She looks at Bounce from the side, which Bounce can't see inside the car at all. But she looks at it. She passes. She pulls right in front of it, real quick. And is the big ass huge tire right in front of his car. And in Bounce's car, he can hear, "Did I do that?" And then that puts her in second place. But that is, so who's in front of her now? Bombshell?
Bombshell is, yep.
Oh yeah, you little he bitch.
Yeah.
Just wait.
Yeah. Oh, don't you worry, I got something for you, Bombshell. You're in my world, girl.
All right. So, Bombshell, as you're racing along, you see what looks to be this little glimmer on the road that you passed. Meals, Bounce, Michael, all of you passed by this little strange glimmer. Just as you're coming up to it, Joshua, you can see these little arrows kind of stretch out from the road. It looks like they're pulsating on the road itself. Do you want to hit it?
If I've seen a speed boost before, going for it.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a drop.
That's a 19.
Beautiful. So you hit that thing. You can feel the G-forces just crushing to your body as you're thrown back into the seat. The poor little ninja guy in the back's just plastered against the black window. You can see him squirming around back there, Frank, as you're coming up behind Joshua. And you just feel yourself lurched forward. Right beside you, Michael, you see this car coming up quick and then zoom right past you. Let's see how many positions you move. So yeah, you fly past Michael and Knight Rider. You fly past Bounce, that flames coming out the end. As you start to slow down a little bit, just as you come alongside of Sam, you can quickly swoop in, bumping right into front of her. You move up to second place with that.
Wow.
I flip the V's back.
And with that, actually, Joshua, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna try and pass Bombshell. Why not?
What
Alright.
the fuck?
Wait. I went back to third?
Yep, you got moved.
Okay. Yeah.
That speed boost was a great idea.
It was.
Okay.
So wait, because again, I can't see her screen. Does that put me in third now?
Yep, you're in third. Joshua and Bombshell ahead of you.
Okay, cool.
He's passing me or trying to. What do we do now again?
So you're going to roll your challenge roll. I don't know if your sheet will say if you have any bonuses.
Okay. That's a 19 on the die.
19. Oh.
Yes.
Well,
You can do it.
I apparently not because I got a 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you zoom up. Bombshell, how do you keep him from
cannot do
passing
that.
you?
Probably. Yeah, she's just swerving around and making it really hard for him to pass. And I mean, he probably doesn't want to drive into the desert and around or over those turtles. Who knows what they're doing? So she just moves her backside and prevents him from passing.
Nice. And with that, you can see some of these turtles kind of drop into their shell. These little plumber guys grabbing a hold of them and just hurling them across the road, back and forth. All these different turtles flying through. And he drops from positions 2 through 5. So Joshua, Meals, Bounce, Michael.
6.
8.
I think I was included in that.
Yep.
You said 2 through 5, right? So that's me too.
Yep.
16.
Bounce got a 12.
All right.
Yeah, 19, 15 plus 4 for for my girl. Oh,
Nope,
not my girl.
that would be a drop, not a challenge.
Oh, okay, it's a drop. Okay. Wait.
And
So
still, it's okay.
I gotta roll one more die. 14.
Nope, you're still good then.
15 and
So yeah,
14.
you guys swerve in between all these little turtles that these damn plumbers are hurling at you. They jump up and down, plumbers in hand, swinging them in the air, sounding curse words towards you. Michael, you are up next. Right in front. Yes, that's exactly what they sound like. Right in front of you, you see Bounce. Behind you, Frank is riding close.
Pass, shoot combo again. I'm just going to
Try and
use
move
this
up.
chance. Keep moving up, get some buffer zone. I'm just like, bring it on, Kit. And I just grab steering wheel and aim.
Nice. You push the gas, get ready to launch those weapons. Just at the same time, you see that flash in the sky and this loot crate coming down. Who would like to go for the loot crate?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Turbo booster.
What could possibly go wrong?
I would like a loot crate, please.
All right. So everybody who wants to go for it, give me a drop.
2 dice?
17.
Yep, all your dice for your drop.
13.
3.
Bounce got a 14.
I got a
No
1.
ones. No ones for me.
Out of the 2 dice, I got a 1. Right?
Oh, you did get a 1?
Challenge. Right, this is a challenge or a
Nope,
drop?
that was a drop. So yep, you're going to add one more die to your drop pool.
Yeah. So I rolled 2 dice and I got a 6. No. Yeah. A 1 anyway.
Gotcha.
Hey, Mark, is this a challenge roll or is this a drop?
It's a drop.
It's a drop. Okay, I got 12. No, 9. Sorry. I'm gonna use my 1 time per zone. And in front of me is I'm hitting bombshells. That I can still see in front of me, and I'm gonna cause her car to glitch.
All right. In that case, Bombshell.
And they lose 1 spot and must make a drop with 2 extra dice.
No.
Well, I'm coming for you, bitch.
2 extra. Okay. Okay. Wow. A 6.
And do I make a challenge to that?
Nope, you don't have to do anything. You're all
Okay.
good. So
Do I
Joshua,
pass it?
Nope, Joshua moves into first because she lost a spot. You're going to move up next to Bombshell, though, in just a sec here.
Okay, cool.
You see her glitch. This loot crate comes down. Somebody got a 14, which was the target number. Who got the 14 for the drop on the loot crate?
That was me. Sorry, I was muted.
All right, you got a loot crate. I will message you in Messenger just a second what it is. And let's see.
Sweet. So I picked it up.
Yep. And
Nice. Well done, friend. Well done.
Very good.
All right. After all of that, Joshua's in first. Meals is on second. Bombshell, you got pushed back to third. Bounces fourth. Michael's fifth. Frank is sixth, and Bree, you're seventh. Michael, we can finish your turn now that the loot crate was picked up, and we're trying to pass and shooting guns at Bounce.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I believe, right?
Okay. I was just kind of like getting them back on track, but that's fine. I'm going to shoot lots of guns at whoever's in front of me. So.
Oh wait, I thought. Yeah, Michael, you're up. I'm sorry. Were you trying to pass bouncing and fire and passing him? I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay, yeah. Oh, yep, you bet. I'm gonna just try and make another move and use 3 rounds of light ammunition
Nice.
to try to do some real damage. If I lost my rolling, oh, there it is. So how many? I just rolled a 1 die.
Yep, he's gonna roll first. Let me message him so he knows what he has here.
Roger.
And it's not working for some reason. Hold on, my computer's acting up. 1 second. There it goes. And there we go. Okay. All right, I sent that over to you. Bounce. So he's shooting 3 guns or 3 ammo at you. So you need to make 3 drops first, Bounce.
Holy crap. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and keep using outrun the bullets.
All righty.
So can I just roll all 3 at one time?
Sure.
Or do you want
Yeah,
me to do
that's
it
fine.
separately? All right.
I'll just need the lowest number total in any case, but yeah, it's fine.
Well, if I'm using outrun the bullets, I only have to roll 1 dice for each one. So
Okay. Yeah, that's just the lowest one then.
so the lowest one I got was 3. I got
All
18,
right.
14, and 3.
All right. So 3. Got it. And he's going to try to pass you, so I need a challenge roll from you.
Okay.
He's going to be at a -4, though.
Yeah, because of my floor.
Yep.
So I got an 8 on that one.
All right. So that's what your target number you're trying to beat, Michael.
I rolled an 18.
Well,
Nice.
he did it. Damn. Got a rocket-powered car and getting past like crazy.
I got turbo booster.
And let's see, with that, you guys can see these palm trees sprout up out of the ground. The first one, another one, and then another one. Up ahead of you, you can see what looks to be this ramp as it just kind of, the track itself disappears. In the far distance is this orange portal to the next world. All of you know you got in order to hit this jump and make it. Palm trees continue just any drops from everybody first.
11.
Well, that
7.
really well.
Bounce got a 13.
Michael Knight with a 7.
And Bombshell, what did you get?
I put it into the chat. 3.
Oh, okay, awesome. Sweet. So all of you swerve in between these trees, one against the other, trying to get out of here. And let's see, we had Frank and Bree. You guys still have actions to take as you jump off this jump towards this portal. What would you two like to do?
I'm last anyway.
Yeah, Frank, why don't you go first?
Who's in front of me at the moment, Bounce?
Yep.
And I'm guessing the weapons only go to the ones in front.
Weapons you can use on anybody you want. Passing, or you can only pass the person in front of you, but weapons on anybody.
Does that include the shift?
It does. Yep.
Okay. Because I'd like to use the shift.
All right. On who?
I'm trying to look at the. Basically, get as far up as I can.
Why wouldn't you go for first?
Yeah, you can target Joshua.
How about you don't target first? How does that sound?
Yeah, I'll be targeting first. I'll have to. I just
I mean, I
couldn't
guess
see
you
the
could
name.
go for your. Yeah, you just go for your rival too. I guess.
What should also be the in first place?
Yeah, well, add one more drop to your drop pool, though.
Yep.
And let's see. Frank, then Joshua, and Bree. What would you like to do? As all of you start to drift through the air towards this portal, you see Frank disappear in front of you. Josh's car reappear. Also, Frank, you kind of feel this sharp pain, almost like your heart, and it just palpates. Seems to be kind of jittery for a moment. The sharp pain just rocketing through your chest for a few moments.
Oh, please tell me I've got a cooler of checks juice in this car.
Probably as
On
you're
your
reaching
dashboard,
for
Frank,
it.
you see a middle finger pop up.
Ah,
Like
I
a
was gonna say,
text.
as you're reaching for checks juice, and that's probably about the time that I like lay into you with a bunch of guns. I'm gonna burn 3 ammo.
All right. On who?
I guess Josh, who's just laying in front of me.
Yep. So Joshua, 3 drops.
Whoa.
17, 10, and 19.
All right.
What the hell?
And actually, Bounce, you have an action too. I missed you. I'm sorry. So what would you like to do? You have Michael ahead of you, Bombshell up a couple of spaces, Joshua and Bree battling out right behind you.
Yeah, so I need to get some spots back. So when you use the shift, if you shift for somebody that's more than one spot ahead of you, does that increase? Is it like a negative or penalty to that?
Nope.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so I'm going to try and use, I don't know. We got 7 worlds to get through, right?
Give or take, yeah.
Give or take. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to try and just pass. So I'm going to use my weapons and passing and try and shoot 3 shots at Michael and try and pour it past him.
All right, so Michael, give me 3 drops first.
I can try to jam his. That's not a smart weapon, is it?
No, I'm just using my light ammo.
Oh, okay. So I'll make 3 shots?
Yeah.
Let's see, I got 13, 7, and 18.
Nice. Can you let him know? He might actually go now.
Was that 3 separate drops? You gotta make 3 separate drops of your drop pool.
Yeah,
Okay.
13, 7, and 18.
All right, but he's gonna try to pass you 2. He's gonna try to pass you though too. So your challenge roll -4. So just a d20 -4.
Roger. 16 minus 4, 12.
So that's your number to try and beat. Bounce to pass him.
I got a 16.
Nice. So just as you guys both hit that ramp almost together, you drift just enough ahead of him, Bounce, as you pass through this portal into a new world. So let me swap them. There. And with that, Frank, you can take 1 drop out of your drop pool, 1 die out of your drop pool, or +4 ammo, your choice. Meals, you have 1 drop out of your dice pool for second place. Bombshell, you get +4 light ammo. Bounce, nothing happens to you this turn. Michael, you have to add 1 more die to your drop pool. Joshua, nothing happens to you. And Bree, you take -4 ammo, light ammo.
I'm sorry. I don't know if you said something for me, but I might have missed it.
You are. Where are you? Meals second. You get -1 die from your drop pool.
-1 die. Oh, cool. I'm back to 1.
And with that, this is the second act, though, so everybody adds 1 die to their drop pool.
There is.
Easy come, easy go.
Easy
All right,
come,
and-
easy go. That's all good.
And how many dice are in your pool? Checks.
2 at the moment, but if we're in a new zone, I'm going to request info.
Okay.
So that'll take it down to 1.
All right, and let's see.
Yeah, I did the same thing, sir. You'll like my little meme. I send you a meme. Or a gift more now.
All right, cool. And can everybody either in the chat or something just throw in how many dice are in your drop pool at the moment? That way I don't have to go through everybody. And with that, we enter the second act, the third world. Let's see what it look like. So as you first come out, well, let me read the rankings here. We have Frank, you're in first spot. Meals, you're in second. Bombshell's third. Bounce, Michael, you're in fourth and fifth. You're right nose to nose with each other. Joshua's in sixth, and Bree, you're in seventh at the moment. And with that, this new world comes into view. You can see this winding highway cuts through some gently rolling hills and desert. It's quite a peaceful, serene sort of place. In the distance, you see vehicles lined alongside of the road. You see a helicopter in the distance swerving through the clouds. And in the far distance, you see what looks to be maybe the Grand Canyon or some sort of huge canyon with this this road passes through these bright flashing arrows at the end of it, giving you a chance to jump these canyons. And anybody want anything before we start up this world? If anybody has an ability.
Yes, I'm gonna. When it's my turn, I guess I have to wait for my turn, right?
Unless you're requesting info or your car has an ability to give you info ahead of time.
Well, I was gonna use a glitch effect.
Oh, that'll be on your turn for 1 second.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see. So.
Yeah, so I'm going to request info just to reiterate that, just in case.
Okay. I'll just copy and paste this both to you then.
Yep.
Do we have the ability to communicate to each other in the
Yes.
cars?
Totally, yeah. Yep.
Okay, but it's
You can roast each other. It's through what?
Is it through radio?
It would be like a virtual reality console, so I mean they could see you too.
Okay.
Alrighty. This. That's a view, Corey.
Okay.
And this one is checks. And got it. All right, in that case, we will start right off with.
So now I'm at a
Michael.
1. Because I requested the information, now I'm at a 1? Because I was at a 2?
Yes, correct.
And can I do that in every world?
Nope, you only have it twice, I think, or something like that. It says on your.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure. I missed that at the end. Got to read a whole sentence, Corey, not just part of it.
All right, and with that, we will start the next world. Michael, you are first up. What would you like to do? You're currently in 5th place. Bounce is just ahead of you. Joshua's right tight to your back.
All right, Kit. I need you to do a favor for me. I need you to jam up Frank and cause his transmission to jam. He'll fall back, lose a spot, and make 2 dice rolls for a drop. 2 drop. Bzzz.
So 2 drops from you with 2 extra dice, Frank.
At the same time, I pin it because now I've wrestled control of the car back from Kit, and I punch it and try to pass a bounce.
All right,
First one's a 16, second one is a 6.
got it. Meals, you're going to get a chance to try and pass him. Why don't you go ahead and give me a drop? Bounce, why don't you give me a challenge roll? 1d20 plus 4.
All right. Oh, plus with the +4, I get a 19.
19. So that's your target number you want to try and beat on that one, Michael.
Good luck with that.
Oh, sorry, I muted. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
It's a challenge roll, though, so you lucked out on that one. And what did you get on your drop, Meals?
Sorry about that.
I had a drop as well. I didn't notice.
Try and pass Frank.
Yeah. I am an 8.
Nice. And yeah, that's gonna make you lose 2 then. So
Does that put me in first?
it does. Bombshell is in second.
What?
Meals. And Michael's.
Oh, and my rival's right behind me.
Yeah, Michael, as you cause this glitch, you see Frank's transmission. His whole car just comes to a screeching halt for a few seconds. Meals flies past him, Bombshell around him, as you and Bounce come up next to him, getting ready to go through. You're not quite able to get past Bounce at the moment as he kind of kicks in this high-powered, his fast weapon, or his fast car, keeping ahead of you just a few inches. And with that, Meals, you are up next.
Okay. She is in first place, feeling good. Looks behind her, in the rear view camera, and I see that apparently. And it's that ugly, hideous pink.
You see the finger.
Yeah, no, I know I'm number 1, baby. I've been number 1 for years. That's what comes up on your screen. But to show you how much I think you're number 1, I shoot a smart rocket out of the back of my vehicle. It's directly at hers.
And I see it coming on my display, and I reprogram that shit. And can I shoot it back at her?
You certainly can.
Oh, definitely. So how did that work again?
That's fine.
So I make that challenge roll. Let's see.
Yep, I think it's a challenge roll of 12.
Yes, an 18. Oh, hold on. I have to. No. Do you roll 1 or 2 die?
Challenge roll is just 1 die.
Oh,
The drops is your pull. Yep.
18 then.
Nice. So in that case, you can see this thing launch out the back of your vehicle.
Actually, I'm gonna glitch her and have her re-roll that I got from the box.
Gotcha. So you
re-roll?
Yep, you're gonna have to re-roll. You kind of trying to reprogram. The whole screen kind of glitches a little bit. Your car shifts. You feel this sharp pain in your leg as if somebody just stabbed you for a moment. But yep, I need to re-roll.
16.
Oh.
So yeah, it spins around just as like it's getting ready to smash into a car. You can see it zooming right up behind you, Sam.
Yeah.
And whatever it would do to her, it's going to do to you. So what do you got to do?
All right. So I didn't choose my number yet, but I still chose the number from the smart rocket, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to choose 11. So 1 and 11 are going to be bad.
Okay.
And this is a drop or a challenge?
A drop.
The drop. All right. Still just 1 die, which is nice because I requested information. That's a 3.
All right. So you are good. You can see this thing just explodes in front of you. Your whole car jerks a little bit as you pass through the flames, Bombshell. And you can hear this little voice like kind of laughing over you. It sounds distant, but it just seems to be laughing, this mocking sort of laugh over your shoulder, Bombshell. Can't quite see where it's coming from.
What?
Yeah. Look what you did.
Oh my god.
You can hear this sound, and as all of you kind of glance up, you see this helicopter kind of come into view and another one behind it. And just almost instantly, they start laying fire across this road. You see bullets scattering across. I need drops from everybody.
Yeah. Ooh, that's not bad.
4.
12 from the race leader.
7, Michael Knight.
13 for Joshua.
3 and a 15.
All right. What did I get? I didn't hear bounce. What did you get? I'm sorry.
Can you check your chat?
I'm looking at it. Let's see. You can use it before or after, whichever one you want to do.
Okay, so all these bullets are exploding all over the road, and I'm gonna look over at Una and tell her to raise the shields, and my car gets surrounded by a blue bubble just as a bunch of bullets start pounding into the field right where the car is, and then pass right over it onto the street behind me.
Nice. These things kind of circle around. You see one come kind of low, coming right up behind you, bounce. Another one kind of appears, and this one comes up behind you, bombshell. As they seem to start focusing on you, you can see the guns start rolling as they get ready to release more ammo. But first, Frank, you're currently in third, bombshell just ahead of you, Neil's in first, bounces directly behind you. What would you like to do?
I need to get into second place before I can get into third place, so I'm going to unleash a volley of ammo towards Bombshell.
All right.
I've got, let's see, I'm going to unleash 8.
What do you mean business, sir?
So
Damn, dude.
8 drops for
8.
you.
Jeez, okay.
You gotta roll 3 dice 8 times.
9. Why 3?
Why don't you have 3 drops, right? You're on 3
No,
drops?
2?
You should have 2. Yeah, she has 2.
Okay, because I thought it was
Stop! God damn it!
You, sorry.
5?
Trying to make it worse on you.
3? Okay, that's
1.
4 now. Shut up! 8. Oh, I thought it was a 1. No, 7. Okay, 2 more. 2. Oh my god.
Yes!
Damn! Okay,
No way.
so
I saved the
3
best
now.
Yeah, out of 16 dice, you were able to.
That's super lucky.
That's pretty damn lucky.
Jeez.
All right. So bombshell is Frank flies past you, just laying waste to your car with bullets.
Damn it.
This helicopter above you as well just starts shooting like crazy. Give me 2 more drops from you, bombshell.
Oh, this is cruel. 4 and 8.
All right, you're good. Updated that. So Frank, you move into second place. Meals just ahead of you. And
Right.
Bree, let's go over to you. You're at the back of the pack at the moment. You can see these helicopters seem to be focusing on some of the people up ahead. Not so much, at least you this moment. Joshua is the one who is just ahead of you. Michael ahead of him. See all these explosions and bullets as Frank blows Bombshell's car apart ahead.
Yeah, so we'll do, I guess, heavy weapons, one in front of me. Let's make a drop with an additional die. It's temporary.
Joshua, and how many? Just one, or?
I mean, so I get the 1 attack. I guess I'll try to pass. If I pass him too, then even better. Because I guess I'll pass the person in front of him, or I don't know what happens when you fail the drop, if you actually move down or not.
Yeah, he would. Yep. So let's do the drop first. Are you just using 1 heavy weapon?
Yeah. Leaves me with 1.
All right. So Joshua, give me that drop first.
That's a 10. Didn't realize it was muted.
Yep. All right. So yeah, you can see this thing rockets off and one blows. If you want to try to pass him, though, he has a -4 to his challenge roll, just at the difficulty.
He has a -4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could you just shut my
Right.
ass out?
Well, no, I think because of floor it, right? So
In that case, it's just because of his drop.
Oh, when somebody tries to pass me, I get a +4. Oh, so I don't. So I just make a challenge roll. Okay.
Yeah. So have Joshua set the difficulty first, though.
So, yeah, 16.
You got it because I rolled a 1.
Too bad.
So -4. That you got to roll over a -3.
Go ahead. It should be really hard.
Oh, so he's got like slow or something.
It resets, right? So it becomes 18 because it rolls around.
Yeah. Circles back around.
I love that answer, Liam. That's a great answer.
So Joshua, you can feel Bree as she starts laying, into your car with this light or this heavy weapon. Doesn't seem to affect you too much, but it definitely throws you off course for a moment. Just enough distraction to fly past you. With these explosions going off, you see this helicopter up above kind of slow down a little bit, and it kind of turns around, facing you, and you can see these guns on the side start spinning. And this bright flash as this rocket underneath launches forward. I need 3 drops from Joshua.
Oh my lordy loo. That's fucking 4. No, 3.
All right.
That's 12. Oh, I had 20 as well. 14.
All right. So yeah, these just rocketing explosions around you as you fall further and further back. This helicopter seeming just to complete focus on you at the moment. Bree, Michael, zoom ahead. Bounce. You are
I
up.
flip it off.
So we're up.
Yeah, bounces up first.
Oh, okay.
So
Let's see. You got Meals on first. Frank is in second place. Bombshell's just ahead of you. Her hand out the window, flipping you off. But it looks like she has a helicopter that's focused on her at the moment, getting ready to unleash a volley. Behind you is Michael. And it's just ahead of where Meals is. You can see him, whatever, getting closer and closer to these bright arrows on the ground as she has to launch over top of this canyon coming.
Them. Say it right, buddy.
Them.
So here's my question. The first question is, can I take aim and shoot at a helicopter?
You certainly can.
All right. My second question is, can I do that while attempting to pass Bombshell, or is that
Nope, you can do that too.
I can do that too. So since these guys tried to rake my car with their helicopter guns, I want to try and pass Bombshell, but before I go, I want to shoot 2 smart rockets at the helicopter.
Oh,
All right.
he's serious.
Yeesh.
They can't reprogram them. And I don't have to make drops. You'd only need to use 1 smart rocket on these
Okay,
guys.
1 smart rocket then.
And yeah, he just shoots up. Just give me a drop, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay. I got the lowest one I got is a 14.
All right. So yeah, right behind you, Bombshell, you see Bounce's rocket go off. For the moment, it looks like it's coming towards you. And for that last second, it just veers up, blowing this helicopter apart that's just ahead of you. Bombshell, give me a challenge roll with a -4.
Okay. An 8.
8. So Bounce, you got to beat an 8 on your challenge roll. You have a +4.
Okay. So I got an 11 plus 4 is giving me a 15.
Damn.
So you move ahead 1 spot.
Hey, I cleared your helicopter, woman.
I don't care.
And with that, as you move ahead, Bombshell is throwing back a little bit. You see this helicopter just explode into pieces as it comes raining down. I need a drop from Bombshell, Michael, Bree, and Joshua as you are all caught in the leftovers of this thing.
Thanks, Bounce. 4.
Let's see. Michael, what'd you get?
11, 14, 19, 18. So 11 was the lowest.
All right, Bree?
16.
16, and Joshua. Oops, you muted, Leo.
That's a 10.
10, sweet. So you guys kind of bob and weave between all these exploding pieces. And as it just finally comes to an end, you see all these flames kind of start to expire a little bit right in the center of all 4 of you. Bombshell, Michael, Bree, and Joshua. You see this loot crate appear. Which one of you would like to go for it?
I'm on it.
Yeah.
On it.
I do a little L, Wallace, and point to it.
8.
Yeah.
18.
16.
So 17 is my lowest.
All right. In that case, I believe it's Joshua. You're going to get that.
Nice. Give me that sweet, tasty loot.
And
So I like the loot crate. It's like random, right?
yep, I set it up to a minute mark. When it hits that minute, it goes off. And with that, let's see. Bounce just went, so Bombshell, you are up. And while you tell me what you do, I will send that over to you.
Okay, so we were just going for teamwork, Bounce and I, but I think that's over now. And let's get rid of Bounce. So,
Sonic Temptress.
yeah. I shoot him with 8 light ammos, and I want to pass him after this.
Oh my. Hey, Bounce, you pissed her off, man.
Yeah.
by saving her ass.
She doesn't see it that way. You're done, sir. And after that, Frank.
I say good day.
Hey,
So,
good day, sir.
how many ammo are you using on them?
8.
8. So Bounce 8 drops.
Yeah,
Apparently,
so that means you did wrong, you guys. This thing is done.
this would have been a good time to use that shield, huh?
Yeah.
Or is that a one-use item?
That's a one-use item, yep.
Shit. Wow. All right. So I'm going to roll these 2 at a time since I have 4 dice. I so hate you right now. Okay, so the lowest on that one is a 6. The lowest on that one is an 8.
Okay.
That's 2. I need 8 total.
8 rolls.
So that one's a 4, and this one's an 11. That's half of them. That one's a 6. That one's an 8. And
Come on.
yeah. And there's your one.
Yes.
Oh, shit, I dropped one. Hold on. And the last one is a 4. Biatch.
You did get 1 in there, right?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah.
All right.
That's at least something. And while you're distracted, I drive next to you, sir.
In that case, let's see. Bounce, you do move back 1 spot, but I need a challenge roll from you, Bounce. This is going to be a 12 difficulty.
Okay. So I rolled a 5.
All right. So as Bombshell flitters past you, just riddling your vehicle with the guns, you can see that helicopter up above swing around, start to take aim on you this time as it comes up behind you. And with that, Michael, if you want to roll a challenge roll first in 11, you can move up ahead of Bounce as well.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. So just a 1 roll?
Yep. 11
And
or higher.
can I activate my glitch move again? Still in my world?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I go up 2 spots, possibly. Then I'll glitch, I would glitch Bombshell and pass Bounce, and then I'd maybe take 3rd place if everything goes well. Make it so.
All right. Do your challenge roll first Bounce.
Okay, I did a 7. I don't have the +4 anymore, do I?
No, you don't. So nope, you're not able to get past him, but you got your glitch on Bombshell.
What was that again?
Want to read that for you?
Two dice. Two dropped.
So 5. Okay. Whew. A 2.
Dear.
Yeah, right.
But I lose a spot, so.
Yep.
But you don't get past.
Actually, that's gonna, no matter what, that's gonna end up moving you up. So okay. All right. And that helicopter turns around. One last one in this is Meals. You hit this speed bump, this speed, whatever it's called at the end to jump this canyon. Give me a drop, Meals.
Yeah. Let's do that. Hold on 1 second. 11.
Nice,
Mine goes
you're
to
good.
11.
Right behind you, Frank comes in. Frank, give me a drop.
5.
You are good. Behind him, Michael, you're in third at the moment. Give me a drop as you hit this canyon jump.
3.
All right. As you're about halfway through the air, Michael, you see this helicopter launch a couple of rockets underneath it. Give me 2 more drops, Michael.
Oh, so that would be 8 dice?
It'll just be your 4-drop pool and then another 4-drop pool, but 8 total, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they happen concurrently.
6.
6. All right, so you're okay. You see these explosions go off in the air just behind him. Bombshell, you hit this thing. Go ahead and give me a drop.
No. 1.
Give me 1.
Add 1 more drop, or one more die to your drop pool. You still have an action left, though, Bombshell. You got Michael and Frank appear before you, just passing through this portal into the next world. Behind you, Bounce and Bree coming up quickly. Joshua's at the end.
Yeah, I didn't care so much for Michael at first, but now I do. And let's see. What do we do with you? I try to pass him, and I use weapons, and I do. Oh shit! I use my 4 remaining light ammo for you. So 4 drops.
4 drops, Michael.
Damn. Okay. Well, I was gonna. So go. That's 8 again. Oh my. So 9, 8, 28, 19, 18, 19, 4.
4's a number.
Last roll 4.
Got it. In that case, Bombshell, why don't you give me a challenge roll? If you get a 4 or higher, you can move up a spot.
Yeah. By the way, my weapon stuff here says on a 2-5, the target loses 1 position. So we would lose 1 now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Challenge roll. Oh. A 3?
Okay. No, it ain't gonna matter. Well, it's not gonna matter then in that case, so.
Damn.
You're good. But you passed through safely at least. Bounce and Debris as you both hit this speed bump or speed track, whatever the hell this thing's called, the speed boost, and you launch through the air over this canyon. Give me drops. Which whenever you has higher moves up a spot.
I'm doing a little sideways flip then as I go over to try to pass. Higher of the lowest, right?
Yes.
Yes, 8.
Okay. And Bree. Oh, Bounce, I'm sorry.
No, I actually. So I've got a drop pool of 3. So my lowest die is also an 8.
All right. So both of you stay at the moment side by side just as you pass through this portal. I consider you both to be in 5th in that case. And Joshua, you come up last. Hitting this thing. Go ahead and actually, you don't need to give me a drop. You are good. So in that case, who's in first? Meals, you are on first. You get +4 light ammo or +4 heavy ammo. Your choice.
Oh, I know what that answer is.
Frank, you're in second. You take 1 die out of your drop pool. Michael, you are in third. You get +2 light ammo. Bombshell, 4th. Nothing happens to you. Bounce, you are in 5th. I need a drop from you, Bounce.
Oh, nice.
Bounce you out.
Lowest I got was a 7.
7, nice. And Bree, your choice. You can give me 1 drop or lose -4 ammo, light ammo.
Oh, it's tough. I need this ammo. Let's see what I got here. Fuck it, take the ammo.
All right.
I had 10, so.
And Morgan, I took the heavy ammo, of course.
Yep. And Joshua, nothing happens to you. And with that,
No, she already talked to me. Yeah.
We are in
This is
racetrack
world
number 4 now, right?
We are. Let me set my timer. Oh, geez.
All right, hey, can we take a break to go to bathrooms and stuff?
Here, Sydney.
I tell you. Yeah, let's take like a 5-minute break. That'll give me time to transfer all this over.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
I'm back.
Gotcha.
How many more do you reckon we'll get through?
Well, we should get through them all, but I combined worlds 5 and 6. So we got world 4, which we're entering. World 5 and 6 I combined into one, and then world 7 will be a quick death probably for everybody. So
Oh, that's comforting.
This one should probably kind of up the stakes on everything.
I'm surprised somebody hasn't been eliminated yet, to tell you the truth.
Well, you can't get destroyed until the final act, or the final world. It's just a matter of everybody building up their drop pools. I don't know where everybody's at the moment.
I'm still on 2.
You're on 2?
Yeah. Technically.
Come on.
Like the
Was that first world yours, Checks?
yeah.
Yeah, I figured so. Second was mine.
Let's see. Corey, you've got 2 drops at the moment. How many do you have right now, Checks?
I'm just trying to recalculate. The request info took me down to 1 last turn.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean when you go to the next place. So
Yep, that's only for that world.
So yeah, but I also lost a die by being in second place this time, so I'm technically still at 1 then.
You don't beat 2 the act. I guess it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
the lowest you can have is 2 unless you lost 1.
Which he did.
Yeah.
Speaking of my tits.
I've been fortunate that I keep getting stuff that takes away my dice pool.
Yeah,
Gotta start doing worse.
pretty fancy for you. Times I see you play as Checks, you got a dice pool of like 12.
Yeah.
This is making up for it.
And here's me. I actually had about 20 D20s sitting beside me.
I
So a nice selection to choose from. If one of them starts to pop up
Yeah,
again.
how many you up in that beard game? Because in that beard game, I don't even know. You had so many.
I had 13 in the beard game.
You had a whole gaming store versus worth of D20s, I think.
Yep. I had to go and raid the reserve dice bag.
Sweet. I think everybody's back.
Everybody here?
Everybody on. Rush, are you back yet? Yep.
I am, sir.
All right.
Bree is wrapping a chain around her goblin's neck, preparing to do something nefarious with it.
That sounds very nice for your buddy.
It ekes out like a little yes, mistress, use me.
A little bit of bondage going on here.
Those 2 for mature audiences only.
By the way, Morgan, you said it's 7 racetracks, give or take. So we don't know exactly how many it are?
Well, there are 7 worlds, yes. And I'm kind of giving time so it kind of stays to the whole thing. We're doing World 4 now. World 5 and 6 is probably going to be a mashup between 2. World 7 will be its own for sure, though, because that's the final scene.
And how does that work then with stuff you can? Forget it. Yeah. Okay. I'm good.
Good.
I was thinking about something too, that temporal shifter thing or whatever the hell.
Mm-hmm.
Reality shifter. We got 2 of those?
Yep. So I've used it once, but that means I still got one left. So if somebody shifts me, I can shift them again.
So why not just use them at the end? You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to use them in the middle of the game? You know what I mean?
Only thing it
Thanks
does
for
is
saying that.
So maybe we have to use it before the last track or something, you know? Like,
Well,
that way, the
reason
last
being-
track, at least you can maybe change some positions around. You don't just jump to the front and then no one can catch
You
you.
also get bonuses when you're in first place and you go through a portal.
Yeah, that's what it's
Right.
for. So you can jump into the first or second place in the portals, the other worlds. And actually,
Right.
I have a contingency in plan for what you were just saying, so don't worry.
And also, I was in last place at the time, so I did not want to be in last place anymore. You know what I mean? It's basically what it is.
I like if it just like goes off on you if you didn't use them. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Don't give them ideas.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
DM more ideas to kill us. What are you doing here, Mark?
I want the pulse to be good. I want the pulse to be fun. You know, like I don't want to just be like hanging on to it all game. Like I'm gonna get you, but then you know,
you just worry your little goblin still got a pulse after your Friday's choking him.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna use lots of weapons with that to make that fun. So it's at least you got to drop with it or something.
All right, so we're
let's start up.
We're in World 4.
We're in World 4. Set the whoops. Wrong time. 17. Start. So Meals, you're the first one through the portal. As soon as you come in to this world, you see this sharp twist. The road pretty much just jackknifes right in front of you. As well. So I need a drop from you to start.
Yeah, let's do that. 17-15.
All right. As you kind of spin the wheels around, you hit that jackknife, start to come around again. You feel the whole car just shake as an explosion goes off. Give me 2 more drops.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna add a die to my pool. No, I'm at 3.
Gotcha. As you jackknife that corner, you feel the whole car just blow apart underneath you. As it kind of comes back into scene, you see this world that sort of looks a little VR, like these bright neon lines on the side of the road. It circles around back and forth, all these sharp twists and turns. In the very center of it, it seems to just circle around and be built all the way around this. Looks to be a statue of a man and a horse, kind of rearing up a little bit. Next one through the portal is Frank. You come in, as soon as you land, you see Sam's car blow up a little bit as he jackknifes around this corner, but I need a drop from you to get around this corner.
Oh, that's a 2.
All right, so you hit the wall hard.
It's too late. He already told us about the world.
I got you, Mike. Don't worry. I'll send it just a sec. Michael, you're coming through next. Give me a drop.
Sorry, I rolled a 3.
A 3. Oh, that's still better than Frank's 2. So, yeah, you kind of come around just snickering up above him a little bit, crushing the front end of his car into the wall as you throw Kit back into gear and take off behind Meals. Bombshell, you come through next. I am sending you that info right now. Those are going to be good. So.
Awesome.
Let's see.
It was good timing, me.
There you go. That should be all of your info. And with that, I can pull drops from everybody else, actually. Bombshell, Bounce, Bree, and Joshua. As you guys come into this world, this jackknife immediately in front of you.
You said Michael as well, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, I got a 13.
I got you.
9.
Gotcha.
8.
Bounce also got a 9.
All right. So all of you swing around this corner. As you kind of get this thing back into gear, Frank, though, you notice more just coming through, being able to handle this corner a lot better than you did. See Bombshell fly past you and then bounce. You're able to get this thing back into gear just as Bree's going up alongside of you.
I got 6.
All right. Bounce. So it puts Meals, you're in the front. Right behind you, you have Michael and Kit. Behind them, Bombshell, Bounce. Frank's in 5th. Bree, you are in 6th. And Joshua, you are in 7th.
We when I made my roll, we were supposed to add another D20. Everybody adds another D20, right?
Yep. Well, no, not yet.
Okay.
That was sorry. Next act, not this one.
I got you. All right.
So we should have at least a route 3.
Should have at least 2, because for 2 acts, but some people have more, yeah.
We're in Act 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I still have 2 then.
Yep, I have you down as 2. Corey's at 3.
All right. Yeah.
I rolled
I'm at
another
3.
because I missed that.
All right. So let's start. Meals, you're in the lead. Let's start with Bombshell this time. You currently see Michael just ahead of you and Bounce behind you.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, let's shoot 2 smart rockets at Michael, and I try to pass him.
All right.
And those sorry, go ahead.
I was going to divert those rockets into Meals.
Oh, that's good. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
And I choose the
That's like-
numbers. Let's do the 2 then. So, yeah. So 1 and 2 shit.
All right. So Michael's 2 drops. If you get a 1 or a 2, it's a misfortune.
No, me. Okay, and I redirect those to.
Oh,
Meals.
okay. So you're doing that first. So do a challenge roll for the first one of 12. So 12 or higher to divert the first one.
Michael has to roll that?
Yep.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
Okay. And try to divert the second one. That's a 12 or higher.
I rolled a 5.
So no, not able to divert either one. So give me 2 drops.
Okay, so 9, 5. Yeah. This thing's not scrolling down for me. Hold on. 5, 9. Sorry about this. I'm going to have to just adjust this slightly.
Yeah.
It's going to keep doing this to me, I can see. 9. So I got 5 so far. 5.
All right. Bombshell, you can still try to pass, though. So it's going to be a challenge roll of 8 or higher.
Okay.
Come on, Kit. What the heck about this smart car?
Damn. Now I say where I am, cursing.
All right. And in that case... All right. So, Bombshell, as you try to come up alongside Michael, he stays ahead of you just for the moment. Hit a couple of his... you hit him a couple times with your smart weapons and stuff. Throws him off to the side a little bit. But you're just not able to get, up there alongside him. As you kind of slide back into place behind him, you feel these 2 explosions go off into your car. Give me 2 more drops, Bombshell.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. A 1
Okay.
and 4.
Yeah, you still lose.
Damn.
You up to 3 like me, or you have 4?
Technically I'm at 5, but because I requested info, I'm at 4 now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you see what looks to be this little blue orb appear into your car and just explodes apart, and then another one exploding apart, throwing you back. Bounce, you zip around her really quick. Frank, you come up right behind her. So Frank, you are next.
If I take myself off mute, that would be a good start. Yeah, so sorry, Micah. I'm gonna aim to a heavy weapon at Bombshell.
All right.
And attempt to pass. So basically, the trunk of the car pops open, and a hologram of what looks like the actress Bai Ling pops out of the trunk with a rocket launcher.
Oh my god.
And how many are you firing at her?
Just the 1, so it'll just be 1 extra die, I believe.
That's decent. That's decent. You see her eyes grow wide in the rear mirror. Okay. No! Oh! Fuck you, Frank! 1! 6
Oh dear.
Oh, I
I could-
didn't see it. Jeez.
I could hear that in my mic or my headphones on the table. I was like, oh!
Yeah, I love that we have monitors to each other, so it's like just be like, ah.
I got like a
Bastard.
Electric Avenue cranked in this car. It's got like
Absolutely.
gas system going and T-roofs are off. I'm like, I'm going to rock down to.
I like to
Alright,
think we're all on group chat so we can hear each other's tauntings and stuff. You know? And it's
Totally.
really noisy chatter.
I like that the Wallace has all the screens in his iPad, and he just sees what happens to Bombshell. He's like, oh.
Doing that thing where you bite on your hand. Oh, that's nasty.
Jesus.
As you throw back, Frank zooms around you, Bombshell. If you want to, since you passed her anyway with her one, if you want to try and pass Bounce, you can.
If I can, I will.
All right, Bounce, why don't you give me a challenge roll then, see if he can pass you. Give me that default number.
I got a natural 20.
Oh,
Well,
well.
Frank, go for it. He might be able to stop.
He's going to need a 24.
I got a 5.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, nope, you just throw this thing into gear, bounce, and zoom right ahead, outdistancing you with a piece of cake, Frank. But Bombshell's behind you, cursing and yelling. Bree, you see Bombshell lose another spot as she comes up behind you. These landmines exploding across the ground. You are up, Bree.
Oh, I move up a slot?
You're right beside her.
Right beside. Yeah. I mean, I want to use the opportunity. I think I hurl Smitty out to my right side as we're going around a turn or something, and try to like rope it, make an advantage. You know, keep myself an advantage as I try to pass.
All right.
I'm gonna use guns too. I mean, whatever. Like this is the same person that was in front of me before. So I'm just like, now you're mine, and then like throw. I'm like, get to action, right? And he like leaps with it, and probably has like a gun in his hand. He's like doing like a, you know, like something out of a old like action flick, you know, 2-pistol, friggin' like flipping move with the chain around his neck. Yeah, he's got his chain, but the chain's around his neck, so he's like giving him momentum too to like make it like this like whiplash as it like comes to the end, you know. And his neck's probably gonna stretch and like look like it's supposed to be broken. It's you know, good thing it's a virtual thing, and yeah, the AI is gonna be like, as it's like coming out, you know, and the guns are shooting. So,
all right, how many ammo you want to use on her?
I guess 3.
All right, so 3 drops, Bombshell.
Oh, I didn't even hear it was me. Oops.
Yep, Bombshell. Yeah, you hear a screaming fucking goblin.
Drop city.
It's a bombshell party right now, there, girl.
Yeah, it really is. 2. 2.
I like that her dice are getting louder and louder.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's more and more.
this is like the Jenga tower, like tipping.
Oh, but she didn't get the 1 this time. Good for you there.
Ooh.
In that case, your challenge roll to pass her, though, is only going to be an 8.
You know what all those dice sound like? Betrayal.
Oh, that went aside. Oh hell no! I got
no. So yeah, you stay right alongside her, just raining, Smitty just raining bullets through her windshield at her. Joshua, you are up.
I probably swear over the thing, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm probably saying something in Spanish. I'm like puta maricón, you know, something like that, and then like spit on the little like monitor, and you can see me like pointing at it too.
I can understand your pathetic insults, you shitbag.
Joshua, you come into the scene as the camera pans around. Behind you, you can see this huge statue of this horse almost move a little bit, and this guy that's riding atop kind of reach over as he comes forward, this huge, massive bazooka-like weapon. I need drops from whoever's in 1st through 4. So Meals, Michael, Bounce, and Frank.
Just 1?
Yep, 1 drop.
All right. Those ones that gave me good numbers too many times. Let's see if we can go these ones. Oh, that's not bad.
11.
12 for 1st place.
2nd place, 11.
Gotcha. Bounce.
I got a 9.
All right, and Frank.
4.
You guys are all good. You can see this road just blow apart. Bits and pieces, these huge holes appear around you as you guys have to swerve through. Joshua, you are up.
I'm going to use my temporal shift to jump up to 3rd, and then immediately use my Chex juice.
All right.
I want to know why everybody's got jet juice apart from me. What the fuck?
I don't have no damn
I'm
check
gonna
juice.
basically
It's
look at
pretty,
Wallace.
it's pretty
I'm
popular.
gonna like spin my finger around and then put up a number 3, and then immediately like stroke as if I have a beard.
So yeah, you swap places with Bounce. So Bounce, you feel yourself get really light for a moment. Everything shifts around you. Next thing you see is Bree up ahead of you. Her Smitty AI on a chain, his neck stretched out long as he's raining bullets into Bombshell's car ahead of you. Directly ahead of you, Joshua, you see Michael and Meals. You're using check states.
So Wallace like takes a can, pops it open, and drinks it, and then it's like he fuses with the car, and then Check's juice takes effect.
And Michael, so you
I haven't had a
automatically
check juice. What does it do actually?
moves him up a spot automatically, and when he goes to pass you, Meals, you have a -8 to your roll.
Oh, what the fuck?
You have a challenge roll. and a -8.
No, oh no! I heard your words.
I've got a checks juice that says something else.
Yeah, there's a couple different versions of it. It depends on what grade level you get.
I love the idea that all of the random loot crates are Check's juice.
Okay.
You should have given it. That would be cool if it was like brown checks juice does one thing and then like green does another one.
So it's a challenge roll or a drop?
A challenge roll -8.
Challenge roll -8. Okay. -7.
So in that case, you just move forward.
That's got to be our first for a drop dead game.
Yeah, that's the lowest roll probably in a D20 game.
I rolled a 1 and then it's -8, so it's a -7.
They just found remnants of his teeth left over.
You see Joshua fly past you, Michael. And he kind of swerves back and forth, gets alongside Meals, and cuts her off. You have to hit the brakes almost immediately, Meals. Michael, why don't you give me a challenge roll? Let's make it a 6 to pass Meals before she can get back into gear.
Okay, I got 11.
All right, so you move up 1, 2.
Fun.
Is that for Michael, you said?
So you are in second. Joshua, you were in first. Meals is on third. And with that case, Meals, why don't you go?
Okay, so seeing that black car is a non-issue, but that one that just glitched my whole system and made me like basically stop and go. I'm gonna target that vehicle with 4 heavy weapons.
So that would be Joshua.
So
All
just
right.
out of the front of my trike comes out a turret and it shoots off 4 large, like howitzer size rounds, at the first place car.
All right. So up your dice pool by, what is it, 1 for the heavy weapons?
It says one
Curtain.
must make a drop with 1 additional, temporary, and then they remove it after the drop.
All right. So 4 drops, Josh, with 1 extra drop die.
12. 11. 10. Oh, and 7.
So yeah, you just rain these weapons down on Joshua. As you do so, Meals, you see the head of this huge statue kind of turn in your direction, and another volley of bullets and grenades and shit just washes across your car. Give me 1 more drop, Meals.
And then I'd like to try to pass that as well if I can.
Yep.
And that was the idea. So the idea was I want to shoot at first place, and I'm going to try to pass Michael.
Yep. Give me the drop first, and then we'll pass Michael. Michael, if you want to roll the difficulty challenge number for that, just a D20.
That would be a 13. Lucky 13.
So it got to be the 13.
13?
Meals.
Ooh.
17.
All right. So yeah, you move up 1.
Oh no. Oh.
Meals isn't pleased. Frank, you see Meals kind of launch all these weapons ahead of you and get blasted with all these weapons and themselves. Michael loses a spot, and then you see these 5 little orbs glow up underneath your car. I need 5 drops from Frank. You're muted too, Frank, in case you're talking.
Yeah, sorry, my phone's been really slow. The lowest I got out of 5 drops was a 2.
All right. But in that case, Frank is a 2. So Bombshell, if you want to give me a challenge roll, you can try to pass Frank. Let's give it a 6 for your difficulty.
8.
Okay, so yeah, you move up 1. And Bree, if you want to try to pass him as well, it'll be a 12 for you.
A 15.
Yeah. So you move up 1.
Yeah. That was a challenge roll.
So Bombshell, you zoom around Frank as these landmines just blow up underneath his cars. Bree right behind her, taking advantage of the situation. Bounce, you're at the back end of the pack at the moment, though. You are up. You see Frank quickly losing control of his car just ahead of you.
I want to taunt Frank. I want to say something, Frank. Just like, catch me if you can. Go fly by.
So we don't see the end of the. We don't see the next portal yet, correct?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so I am going to dump 6 light ammo into the back of Frank and try and pass him.
All right, so 6 more drops, Frank.
Oh, there's a 1.
Yeah.
1, 1.
All right, add another drop in, and you lose a spot.
And gain an enemy.
And as you guys swing around the corner, you see the portal to the next world above. This huge horse statue almost seems to take a life of its own for a moment. You see it, this almost disappears, the kind of like melts away. Next thing, it appears on the road beside all of you, just galloping behind, crushing your cars underneath. I need drops from everybody as this thing washes over you.
$13.
5.
So I ask for everybody's forgiveness because this is my first time with Drop Dead, but I just want to make sure I've got my number of dice right. So I have had 2. What do you call them?
Misfortunes?
Yeah, I've had 2 misfortunes.
Yeah.
So with that plus the act, I should be rolling 4 dice, correct?
You are correct.
That's right.
All right, just want to make sure I'm doing it correct.
I got a 6 there, Mark.
I got a 1.
Nice. I got a 10 out of 4 dice. That's not bad.
Who got a 1? Mark? All right, add 1 more pool. Yeah, you feel this huge crushing blow as one of these hooves come down and just flatten you and Smitty right into the pavement of this, or this neon track that you're on. And it's sort of like cartoonish as you kind of pop back into form, but that's going to move you back 1. So
I'm in 5th, and
bounces in 5th and moved you back to 6th, just ahead of Frank.
oh, I moved back. Okay.
All right. And Bree, as you kind of pop back in, you take off again, staying just ahead of Frank. You see your bike in front of you shift a little bit, and it gets a little bit wavy. You feel this sharp pain in your leg, like you've been stabbed again. And you see this bright sparks of flash behind your eyes as you are glitched.
Shitty deal. I think I grit my teeth and let out some war cry of like a, I don't know, crazy South American like gang or something. And I don't know how to actually say it. So, but the basic gist is that if I have time to do something too, I'll try to pass someone.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Because I keep getting pushed back. This sucks. Are we in race 4 still? Or...
Yeah, it just ended. So yeah, I'm just checking to see if this had any last. So yeah, I'll tell you what happens with your glitch in just a second. So Joshua, Mules, Michael, Bombshell, I need a drop from all of you.
But still at World 4, not at World 5, right?
Correct, yes.
I got a 2.
All right.
5.
All
I got
right.
I got a 2 as well.
I got a 6.
All right, you're all good. As you pass through, you see this bright orange portal open up. Joshua, you fly through. Meals behind you. Michael, Bombshell. Bounce, you come up next. You see 3 more of these orbs kind of glow up underneath your vehicle. I need 3 drops from you, Bounce.
2, 5. Shit. All right, yeah. So that one was a 7, but so I did get 1 misfortune.
All right, so add 1 more
Yes.
in.
Yes, that's how you like it.
Yep. All right. And let's see. And then Bree and Frank, you guys pass through this portal right side by side against each other as you enter the next world. So we have Joshua, you are in first. Mules is in second. Michael is in third. And we got Bombshell, Bounce, Breeze in 6th, and Frank is in 7th. So Joshua, let's see. You can either take 1 die out of your drop pool or add in +4 ammo. Your choice.
I'm gonna take
Meals.
1 off my die pool.
Go for it. Meals, you get +4 ammo. Michael, you get plus
light ammo? Is that correct?
Yep, light ammo. Yes, sorry. Michael, +2 light ammo. Bombshell, 4th is nothing. Bounce is 5th. You got to make another drop for me, Bounce.
Yeah, damn it.
Come on, fuck it up.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what?
Get it wrong.
Love it.
Yeah,
Let's
it
do
is.
it.
You know what? I can try to be your damn teammate and shit. Teach me. So you know what? I got an 8.
All right.
Out of 5 dice. Kiss my ass.
See, Bree is in 6th. You can either take a 1 more drop die to your pool, or you can take a -4 ammo. Your choice. And Frank, you add in 1 drop die.
Okay, schmoke.
And with that, it's a new act. Everybody put in another die to your drop pool.
All right. So add another misfortune in theory.
So we're up to 4 now?
Yeah.
By base, yep.
Some of you.
Yep, I've went from 2 to 5 in the space of 1 act.
Oh, you don't automatically add because I've been adding.
What do you mean?
And
Yeah.
What do you mean by that, buddy?
And every 1 that you roll. Is that correct?
yeah,
Right.
that's correct.
Absolutely.
What are
So
you
nobody should have
crying
less
about,
than 4 right
guys?
now.
I'm at 7.
Well, some people had abilities where they were able to pull a drop out or a die out of their pool or whatever.
Right.
So it's a little bit different at the moment.
Yeah. So I'm at 4 because I was able to remove 1 once.
I'm at 6 now. I'm right behind Bombshell.
Yeah.
All right, and everything's out of the way. So our new world, as you fly past this portal into this new world, you see this pieces
Did you
of
see my
track.
message?
No, I did not. Oh, I see.
What
Okay.
do we see?
Oh, let me message Corey.
I'm gonna see a whole bunch more than you. Me too, Liam. I'm right out. Tell me what this second to last world looks like. I gotta know.
The minute you said it, I'm like, oh, this is the last world. I better get some.
There's 2 more worlds technically. This is going to be a combination of 5 and 6, and then we have world 7. So
Yeah, I've got 2 of those left, so I'm like, I might as well use my last 2.
all right,
Yeah.
so let me type that in real quick, and then we'll start this up.
I don't know if I want to request info. I don't know what I see.
Yeah.
Here, I'll read the thing
you gotta
first for you.
send that to me, Liam, and Darren. All requested.
Okay, well, let me read the thing first, just in case you wanted to do. So as you guys pass through this world, you come into this one that looks like the road itself is just glossy, smooth glass black. The sides are lined up with these bright neon pink lights. Up ahead, you can see these huge glowing pink tentacles rising up around out of the darkness, slamming down onto the road in different areas. Different laser beams flash up, kind of flashing through the air, cutting parts of the road into pieces as jumps start to form in place of them. You see all these little guys on what look to be little green crotch rockets flying alongside your cars. They hold what looks to be grenades or something in their hands, getting ready to throw. And the road itself, it almost looks like there's like maggots or slugs or something underneath the road. And they just constantly bubble up and burst apart.
I'm going to recant mine, Mark. I'm going to save it.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm going to save it for 7.
Whose twisted imagination did that come from?
Yeah, that came from Mika's head. There ain't no doubt about that.
No, no, I don't have tentacles and black and such. No.
Well, that's why, I mean, you play so much Cthulhu, I figure you bring a little bit to us.
All right, so let me see who's requesting info. You're not doing yours?
I'm not doing it. I changed my mind.
So I got Liam, Darren, and Mika. Okay.
Yep.
Mika, yeah.
All right, so
Joshua looks at Wallace. He like taps his head and then nods, and then Wallace does a bit of a Google.
Runs the Googles. That doesn't exist yet.
He hacks into the mainframe, brings up the Necronomicon, roll sanity.
There you go. +1 Cthulhu missiles.
You are a jibbing a wreck. You can only drive backward from here on out.
Nice.
That would suck for a rocket-powered car.
You can no longer speak English.
Darren, here's yours.
I forgot about that.
Liam. All right, that's combination. So everybody, so all right.
Wow.
All right, everybody should be updated and combined, put together. Oops.
Cool.
What to say?
All right, are we ready? We have Joshua, you are in first. Meals is second. Michael's in third. Bombshell, Bounce, Bree, and Frank, you are in last. Let's start with Bounce this time, as you're in fifth. You come into this world and see the road itself getting cut apart. These guys with these grenades beside you. One of them puts the pin in his mouth, pulls it loose, starts tossing them towards you. Got these explosions rocketing around you. Directly in front of you, Bounce, you see the road just split apart. One kind of veers off to the left and one veers off to the right. Which direction would you like to go? You're muted, Bounce.
Well, so the car's in front of me. Is there a way to see which way they're going, or am I having to make the decision on the fly?
On the fly, they zoomed up ahead, so the road was basically kind of cut by this laser that came across. So they're up ahead, but the road you're on splits to go around where it was cut.
Okay. So I'm going to go to the right.
All right. Give me 4 drops.
Jesus Christ. Hopefully I still get to shoot. All right. Wow, that's actually a 9. That one is going to be a 4. Don't fail me. And that one's going to be an 8. And the last one is going to be a 7.
Nice.
Hell
So
yeah.
Bree and Frank, just ahead of you, see the road split. Bounce goes to the right. Bree, do you want to go left or right?
Yep, you're muted.
Go to the right.
Go to the right. So you see Bounce, you follow him around the corner. You can see all these little lasers blasting up from the ground underneath. Chunks of his car disappearing as they kind of get cut off cleanly. He takes the brunt of this, so I only need 1 drop from you as you get a few little leftover lasers behind him. And Frank, which direction are you going, left or right?
Straight on.
Gonna jump it?
Nope. I'm going to gun it towards the gap, and I'm going to use my reality shift pulse to hit first place.
All right.
You piece of shit.
In that case, Joshua, do you want to go left or right?
I'm gonna go. That's the road less traveled. Let's go left.
All right.
Go
So
left
as you
off.
swing down that left road, up ahead, you can see this little bright flash and this loot crate appear. You want to go for it?
Absolutely.
All right. Give me a drop.
14.
All right. So as you hit this thing dead on to grab a hold of it, you feel this whole explosion go off as you're thrown to the side. Didn't quite look like a normal loot crate. It looked like it was really fancy. Glittered out in pink neon lights, but this thing just explodes into blasts of diamond. Go ahead and give me a drop.
14 again.
All right.
You got the anti-loot crate.
Bree and Bounce.
I mean, it was pink. I have a pretty good idea what's in it.
Bree and Bounce. Up ahead of you, you also see this loot crate come into view. Bright pink neon lights wrapping around it. Do either of you want to go for it?
Yeah.
Bounce, do you want to go for it?
I ain't got 1 loot crate yet. I'm
Might
going
not be
for
able to use that, kiddo.
2 and a 4, a 6. Okay, so no ones.
All right. And Bounce, did you want to go for it?
Yeah, absolutely. Because
All right.
it doesn't mean just because his was bombed doesn't mean mine is. It's a drop roll, right?
It is, yes.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Yeah, roll that 1,000 dice.
Yeah. Well, I got a 5.
Oh, that would be Mark's then. So Bree, you splash into this thing and it just explodes in bits of diamonds. Give me 1 more drop.
Sweet.
Oh god, it was a bad what kind of shit. Ah, fuck!
Add 1 more drop. Just as you're beside Bounce, though, you hit this crate. It does explode, and all this diamonds and stuff. You feel the pain as all these shards just dig into your flesh. Poor Smitty's been sliced up, but it's almost like something kind of takes over for a moment, and your bike just rockets forward. You can move up on the spot.
Oh, okay. It's like a double-edged sword kind of deal. Okay.
And with that, Bree, it's technically your turn. So what would you like to do?
No. Don't even think about it.
Oh, man.
No.
Dude, think about
hanging
it.
on to all
Take
this.
your medicine like a big girl.
Take your medicine like a big girl.
You see the road up ahead of you, Bree. It kind of has this little ledge to it that jumps over and kind of merges up ahead where Bombshell's ahead of you, Michael, and the others. It's the main road.
I mean, what I really want to do is just like blow like 1 of each of my weapons and then reality pulse all at the same time. But I think to be fair, you know, there should be some limit. Maybe maybe I just hit like 3 guns. I just want to hit 3 guns and the pulse.
All right.
Like, maybe I'll pass her and then swap.
Can I, because this is my zone, can I just, as I see that he launches his weapons, can I just let him glitch her?
Them. Oh no, them the other one. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not the them. But yeah, I guess you could. I don't know. That's your thing, right? Your power.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know if I can make it happen now. You know, that's why.
Maybe it's like a roll off to see if you beat me to the punch or something. I don't know.
Morgan would do so.
Well, what do you want to target Bombshell with first? Let's do that.
The 3 ammo, so light ammo.
So, and then you wanted to do what with your ability for the world?
I'm just like, I'm about to activate the reality shift pulse, and I look at her and I'm like, oh, you're going down before I do this. And so we just like rain bullets across, and I think I'm doing something crazy. Like I actually throw my AI like into you, right, as I'm driving by.
Okay,
it's kind of crazy thing.
So if he can,
window.
so if he can shoot his weapons first, definitely. Then I
She's gonna use her.
won't let him glitch though. Yeah. Okay.
What's the glitch do?
You lose 1 spot and you make a drop with 2 extra dice.
Maybe she does that too.
All right, so yep, you can do that too. So let's do your 3 drops first, Bombshell, for the attack, and then we will glitch Bree.
Okay. 2. Uh, 5. Thank God. And a 3.
Yeah.
Man, that's a lot of dice too.
Good.
I can hear them all.
Did you want to try and pass her too, Bree?
21 dice that turn, right?
Well, I think I get glitched.
Every time we do a drop, we have to add to our dice pool. Is that right?
In the next act, you will, yes, but not yet.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I won't let you glitch if you don't get in front of me. So I only let you glitch if you do.
All right.
Don't trust her.
So then I want to hit the thruster thing or whatever, the reality bender.
Can you do 2 weapons at once?
I don't know. Can I guess?
Yeah, that's fine. You can use as much as you want. If you want to blow the whole load, you can.
Yeah, okay.
Because we're limited on this stuff anyway, right? So.
Yep. All right, so you just want to do the reality thing with who? Her or somebody else?
No, I'm gonna hit. I mean, I'm going for broke. I'm hitting Frank.
Oh, okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah.
So yeah, you see him start to disappear, Bree, or I'm sorry, Bombshell. His Frank as well starts to disappear. I mean, if you want to glitch her in the last second, you can, unless you're not worried about it. Bombshell.
All right. Like maybe I get knocked back after I go through.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, I'm not interested in that. No.
Right.
No, I think that's a great idea.
No.
I think it's a wonderful idea.
No.
She's got limited on that, I think. So.
I'm trying to play it smart, so no, I'm buying my time.
You're only on your world. Come on.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me ask a question. How often can I do that?
Just once.
Just on your world.
Okay.
Once on your world.
So no. No.
Okay. So as I see Bree, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Materialize in front of me. I know that Bombshell's back there, and I go, hey girl, how about a truce? And you move that chick back.
To whom do you say that?
What target?
To Bombshell.
To me.
Okay.
I didn't listen.
Now we
actually.
hate each other, but you know what I mean.
But I didn't listen because it's you. So repeat again. Sorry.
You just go delete message.
Yeah.
No, I was distracted. I'm sorry. Just repeat, please.
All right. Fuck you. That's it. That's the second time you get it.
Sum it up.
It's like question mark, right? Like just question mark instead of like an answer, and then
yeah, exactly.
Get back to text. It just says K.
That's exactly. Actually, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what you get back. Just a K. Okay.
All right, so
hard, brutal.
So you're saving your glitch then, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Even though Meals is begging you to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
That might be why.
You see my flare of black hair, right? Like wash over past you as I materialize in front, I guess. Or we swap places.
Yeah. I mean, so it puts
just like
first, is second.
And I do some shit, you know. Yeah.
So Bounce, you see Frank or Bree disappear in front of you. Frank reappear. Bounce, you are up. Joshua's right behind you. Frank's just ahead of you.
Mark my exit drop too.
Roads kind of merge back into one for the moment. You can up ahead, you can see more lasers kind of flashing across the road as it starts to split apart again.
Okay. All right, well, we're going to try and get past Frank.
All right.
I got my ideas about Frank, though. So we're going to...
yeah, why has he got such a futuristic car? What's up with that?
So, help me understand the smart rockets, because it says choose a number between 2 and 20. That number also counts as a misfortune for the drop.
Yep.
So why would I not choose 20 every time? I guess is my...
Oh, because it's a random number, so then they get 2 numbers that could be bad.
Yeah, it's not like all the numbers. It'd be like if you picked a 20 on a 1 or a 20, it's a misfortune. Everything else is okay.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. All right, so I'm going to flick a button, and there's going to be like this one big gun comes out from the headlight, and I'm going to shoot Frank in the ass with a heavy weapon.
Like just one or more than one?
The rocket's going to go through his car and into his ass.
No, I'm going to shoot him with the heavy weapon, and I'm also going to launch one of my smart rockets.
All right. So, Frank, you're going to be doing a drop with an extra...
Drop with an extra, but I'll try and reprogram smart rocket.
Okay. Do the drop first, and then we'll do the program.
Okay, smoke it.
There's so many high-tech guys in this field.
And I'm also trying to pass him.
There is a 1.
All right. So with that case, you automatically, oops, let me swap back over to the rankings, lose a spot for, you got the smart rocket coming up your ass. Do you want to still try to reprogram it?
Oh, yes.
All right. Challenge roll a 12 or higher for that.
Rolled a 1.
So you do not reprogram that. So what other number would you like to be misfortune bounce?
Let's just go for 10.
10. So a 1 or a 10 with your drop, Frank, is a misfortune.
And that's 8 dice, right, buddy?
Damn, them rockets are badass late in game.
Yeah.
No, challenge roll. A challenge roll is just a 1d10, right? 1d20 even.
I did not get an 8 or a 10.
All right. So you survive that. Joshua, you see Frank as he takes his heavy weapons off of Bounce. Bounce moves up a spot. If you want to make a challenge roll, Joshua, it would be a 10 or higher to try and move ahead of Frank before he can get it back under control.
I got a 19, and as I pass him, I'm going to flip him off.
Thanks.
Oh, no, I bet you I'm going to do the wanker sign.
Nah.
Do I still not
that's
get
even
my heavy weapon?
What's that?
Do I not get to also still shoot my heavy weapon?
I think you already hit him.
Yep, you hit him with it. That's the one he failed this thing on.
Yeah, I shot the rocket and a heavy weapon.
Yep, he got both. He got hit by the heavy weapon, but he missed on the smart weapon.
Yeah. Next time you shoot me with a rocket in the ass, buy me dinner first, eh?
Bombshell, you are up. You see Bounce, Frank, Joshua, just switching spaces all behind you. Up ahead of you is Michael, just a few feet ahead. Meal's ahead of him, and Bree in the lead.
Can I shoot different weapons at once, or do I have to stay with one? Okay, so I unleash 2 smart rockets and 4 heavy weapons on Michael, and try to pass him at the same time. Then I unleash my glitch on whomever is in front of me then.
All right, well, let's start with Michael then. So how many heavy weapons?
4. So you add 1 additional temporary die to your dice pool.
So 4 drops, Michael, with an extra drop or with an extra die in it.
5. Oh, with an extra die. So 10 or 8 rolls with 9 rolls, basically, right?
No, it would be still 4 rolls, and whatever your drop pool is right now, you add 1 to it.
Multiplied effect. Oof.
6.
Yeah, thank God it's not multiplied. That'd be really bad.
Well, no, but it is sort of, because it's like 1 extra per roll.
Okay,
Right?
but I got a 6, and then I can reprogram the smart.
Yeah, but we're doing heavy weapons first. So.
Yeah. I just rolled. I got a 6 low.
Okay, you got 4 drops to make, though. What's your drop pool right now?
She's not just shooting rockets, she's shooting other things first.
Okay. It says I got 4 for my drop pool.
Okay, so you're going to be 5 drops at the moment, and you got to roll 5 dice 4 times.
Ah, okay. 12, only. Okay, let me count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
20 d20s. That's what I think about.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay. I don't have the best system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20. I did not roll a 1, right?
Damn.
Oh, I did. No, I did.
Yes.
I did.
Good. And then I shoot 2 smart rockets.
All right.
I'll
You can
send
try
those
to-
down the line to
Right.
meals.
Yep. Well, challenge of 12.
Yeah, I got to roll over 12 twice.
Yep.
2 rockets. Okay, I rolled a 2 and a 20.
So
One of them would
you can go for
get
it.
reprogrammed to me. Which
Okay.
can
And
I
I
reprogram the same rocket?
Ooh.
Yes, you can. First,
Okay, so I'm going to try to
hold on.
reprogram the rocket that's coming at me.
Let me get his other drops. So you have 1 more drop for the smart rocket, though. Do that one last, Michael.
And I add the 2 as a misfortune.
Okay.
19, 10, 2, and 11. Okay, 2 is...
So you said what number, Mika?
2.
2. So add 1 more drop in. So you should be up to...
Woo.
Now I got 7, dude.
Wait, was that Act 3? So were you like...
Yeah.
It's
So
just-
it's going to end here in a second.
Yeah, shit just got real.
Yeah, shit got really real. and he's and he just got two dice added to his drop pool in 1 turn.
I think you die now if you've too.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Darren.
So I got 6
Alright.
now.
Yep, your drop pool is 6. Bombshell,
Right.
you moved up. Bree, do you want to try to reprogram that smart rocket?
Yeah. Well, did it come for me or did it come for Wheels?
Yeah.
I thought you said Wheels.
What?
Darren, who did you send that
yeah.
rocket at?
He was sending it to you.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, so let me see if I can reprogram it. Yeah, that's the 13.
All right, so who you programmed it to?
To Bree in front of me.
All right.
Are you gonna try to reprogram it, Bree? We just send this rocket everywhere.
Do I got to reprogram?
I don't think it's their special ability for their cars. I don't think yours had it.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, I'm fucked. Yep.
All right, so what's the other number, Niels?
Was that a challenge roll thing?
Yeah, my second number is 13.
13. So
So
make a
1 and
drop
13
with
are
a
bad for
1
you.
or
They're
13.
I was gonna say I wanted you to re-roll that.
Okay.
Checks juice it.
Oh, you want me to re-roll?
Yep.
Or are you gonna re-roll your roll?
Nope, you re-roll yours.
Okay.
Corey.
Yeah, I'll try it. Oh, that's even better. It's 19. Sorry, buddy.
7. Yeah.
All right, so a drop from Bree, a 1 and a 13 is bad.
Yeah, 1 and 13 is bad for you, bud.
Oh. Wait, a drop or a challenge?
A drop.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh fuck. Wait. So with my last misfortune for the thing, I'm at 7.
Yeah. 1 and 13. I love those numbers.
Nope. Yep, that's 1.
Okay.
Okay, I got a misfortune. Yeah.
All right. Add 1 more die in.
And I moved to first, right?
You do. And with that,
Can I use my glitch? Or I can't use my glitch, right?
I didn't get a turn in this world, or is it just not happen? Because
Yeah, I
of
didn't
that
get a
time?
turn.
hold on.
We just got in here, I think.
Hold on just a sec. All right. Moved up. Gotcha. We're going to swing over to Frank real quick because I know Chex has to leave. So, Frank, what do you want to do for your parting gift?
I have
My parting gift. Ooh. Let's see, where am I in the race?
You're
You know
in
what?
7th.
So you
I can target anybody in this race with my weapons.
Don't do it,
Just
Chex.
rain them down.
So, Whose credit card information am I getting? No, it's going towards Liam because you're my adversary. So you're getting 6 light ammo, 1 heavy weapon, 4 smart rockets.
Give him the
Yeah, you've been holding out, you damn sandbagger.
Okay.
And you told me to buy you dinner first.
Then the heavy ammo, and then I can try and reprogram the rockets.
All right. So, yep.
Oh, that's hilarious.
6,
Wow.
4, 17, 3, 11.
All right.
So no ones.
All right. So
How
that's
many
your,
heavy ammo? 4.
Heavy ammo is 1, but you add an extra die.
No, how many am I getting?
1.
1. That is a 5.
all right. And your smart weapons.
The smart weapons, it's 1 number for all 4.
And it's 12, right? To reprogram it.
Yes.
Right. I reprogrammed 2. So I got 14 and a 20. And then I also got 10 and a 1.
All right. So the 2 you fail on first. What's the other number you want for that, Frank?
I'll go for 8.
8. So 1 and 8. So 2 drops.
That is a 16 and a 19.
All the way around. And then the 2 that you reprogram, who are they going towards?
I'm going to send 1 towards Bombshell and 1 towards Knight Rider.
Wow.
All right. Bombshell. Yours first.
Hold on, I can reprogram that fucker too.
You can try it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
can try too. Yeah,
Shit.
Yes.
I'll try to redirect that.
Yeah, 22 with my +4 on challenge rules.
All right. And Michael, did you reprogram yours?
No.
Okay. So, Michael, why don't you give me your drop first? What's the other number you want to add in there, Josh?
20.
20. So 1 and a 20 is what you don't want.
Okay, and my drop number is 6, right?
Yeah.
Let me see here. 17, 16, 15, 3, 16, 16.
Okay, so you're
Right,
good.
And a Bombshell. You were diverting yours towards who?
Towards meals.
Just see this missile rocketing all over the course. Towards everybody.
And I'm gonna try to redirect it again.
Go for it.
Bree is smiling. Why?
Too many high techs. Too many high techs.
15.
All right. Who's it going for?
I'm gonna send it at Bree behind me so I can create some distance.
All right.
And he wasn't able to reprogram the last one. Sorry.
You're picking.
We're gonna go 4 and 1 this time.
All right. And then go ahead for that drop. Bree.
No 4, no 1 there, Mark.
All right. And I think we get a shot of Bree like beaming as the flame motif all around of the explosions matches the like one under her bike, and she tries to do some kind of corkscrew maneuver with the Tron bike thing, and probably bust her ass. Let's see. It's no 1 and 4 so far. Oh, if that's a 4, shit. Let me see what the one that fell. Well, I guess I'll just re-roll it here or something. Can't find that. Oh, I thought it was a 1. It's a 7. Okay. Still got 2 more. Okay. So just that. One fuck up.
All right. So just add 1 more die in for that. You guys see Frank, his car glitching, kind of phasing out a little bit, and then just blows apart into pieces behind you guys as you enter the last and final world. You hear all the cheers.
Hold on, I wasn't finished.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, because we were going over to Frank because I wanted to shoot my weapons and then pass. So I would pass now Bree, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold
Or
on,
I would try at least.
Let me let Chex go so he can head out, though. So what's your parting words, Frank, as your car explodes into pieces?
there is no parting words. It's just there's just the camera views upon the flaming wreckage of this beautiful Audi, as it lies upside down in pieces. And just at the last moment, you see a hand claw forth from the wreckage like Terminator 2. And claw its way forth.
Good stuff.
And that's it.
Love it.
Sorry I have to drop, folks, but thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah.
See you later, Chaz.
Bye.
Good luck.
Yep, talk
Thanks.
there, bro.
Right.
We're gonna need it.
Well, we're not in last place.
All right, Bombshell.
Yeah,
Yes,
I want to try to pass. So, challenge roll.
Actually, Bree just messed that one up, so you are currently in second, Bombshell. Let me fix that.
Ah, so you'd be going for first.
Ah.
Look out, wheelchair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I try to pass.
So I gotta roll. I gotta set the challenge number, right?
Yep.
All right. Oh shit, girl. It's a 19.
Okay, that doesn't work, but then I activate my glitch. So you lose one spot and you must make a drop with 2 extra dice. Take
already
that,
did
bitch.
You already did that though. You only get it once, right?
But you didn't use it.
I
you
didn't
never
use
used
it. No.
You didn't use it.
Rat.
Onto it. Special for you.
Especially for me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here come 5 dice.
Only.
Yeah, it was only up to 3. Yeah, my lowest is a 6. I got 18, 13, 10, 8. I mean 6.
Nice. Bree, you're gonna have a chance to pass then with a difficulty of 14.
Oh. So let's see. Is he passing me? Because
No,
I get
you get a chance to pass him. You still get that bonus though, yes.
12 then.
12 with the +4?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, not quite.
So not quite.
So no, just as you're getting ready to go around, he's finally able to get his vehicle going again. This huge wheel in the back spinning, leaving a trail of tire markings across the foreground.
Ion residue.
There we go.
Love it.
And this is the final world. All right. So everybody add in 1 more die to your drop pool.
Okay.
If you get a 1, you're critical. Actually, if
Wait,
you
so
get a
we're
1, dead.
4? Are we at 4 base now?
You should have a 4 base, yeah.
Okay, so it's like Act 3+. Yeah.
Yes, yep.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Because it was an odd number of players. All right.
Boss round.
If you
We're
get
not
a
going
1,
to use. Yep.
immediately dead.
Yes. Yep.
Right in. Got it. So many dice. I have 10.
There is no final position. It's the last man standing. So, I mean, you guys can shift and do stuff, but it's still the last man standing.
Right, everyone else behind in the first place should probably just blow up.
Yep.
If they survive somehow, they just blow up anyway.
That's their plugs are cold.
It's like the prison's little sick joke. They're like, they think if they survive, if they don't die in the race, that they might actually still survive and just get killed later. Nope.
Exactly.
Inject them at the end of the race.
So, yeah, I'm gonna request info on this one, buddy.
Simmers.
Jeez, I tell you. Okay, let me see.
Hey, I saved it for the last world. I ain't stupid.
Well, you know, like in the movie, like in Death Race, they let them keep going. Like there was people that would like been tried out a bunch of times and lost, and they just get back on in their vehicle, and so that was their rivalries. But I like that ours is just like all made up on the race. We were just like, yeah, I seen you in the yard, but I'm gonna pass your ass now. Fuck you guys.
Fuck you! I'm out of here.
Yeah, exactly. Like we were cool before, but not anymore. It's life or death, buddy.
All right. So who requested info? Corey. Let me see.
And me.
It's yours. And Liam. Okay.
Well, my apologies to everybody. I have to run. I have a dinner I'm supposed to be at soon.
at 6, but I have to drive to get there and stuff. And
No worries. I'll have you describe your thing in just a second then. Well, actually, we can start this world. I'll let you describe what happens, and that way you can head out.
well, finally, I've had enough arguments with Kit. I can't take it anymore, so I'm just gonna self-destruct with a drunken rebel yell as I hit the self-destruct mechanism, and I launch 12 light weapons at, let's see here, I'll roll a die here. In frustrated anger, there's 6 of us, almost.
Yep, there's 6 of us, yep.
3rd place, who's beside me? Oh, that would be Bree. Oh, well, right in front of me. 12 rockets.
Sweet Jesus.
Shoot.
Oh, you gotta make 12 drops, dude. That sucks.
I'm so dead. All right, so this is what really happens.
Out of 12 fives, you're dead. Jesus.
Let's call it. I don't have 120 dice or whatever. 100 dice. Wait, is it 12 drops?
Yeah, 12 separate drops of whatever your drop total is.
And with plot. Oh, okay.
No, just straight ups. Yep.
These are regular ammos. All right, well, I guess we'll see.
Sorry, brother.
No one. Okay, I got to do 5 of these for each thing. So. Okay, I made it through. No, I glitched on the first one. Fuck. All right, I died.
Save this time.
So you see my bike, like it's speeding up, like it's gonna pass and shit, and I guess you like nail me with the first rocket, and then like demolish the rest of my body.
Force.
I'm probably a big puddle on the concrete right now.
Sorry,
all
brother.
the other missiles just like.
How many
I do
did
have
you
4
get through?
smart rockets I could fire as well.
I'm gonna say, how many light ammo did you get through, Mark?
How many what?
Death knell.
How many drops did you make it through?
Not even
the
one.
Control.
Oh, so you still have, let's say you still have your 8 other light ammo there, Knight Rider.
Oh yeah. You just wreck me with the first one. I'm just a bird.
Oh, I'm spreading ammo around and smashing the control panel, hitting random targets. So I rolled a 3, so that would be 1, 2. Oh, that's myself. So back to bounce. All right, bounce. Rockets coming at you. 6 rockets, light rockets.
Oh, hell with you, man.
6 drops, bounce.
6 drops, buddy. And you're at what?
I think Kit's gonna kill everyone in one swift go.
All right, here we go.
No one gets out of here if I don't get out of here.
All right, that's a 2. So it doesn't matter as long as I just don't get a 1, right?
That's right.
Get a 1.
All right. No ones. That one's a 5.
All right.
I'm sorry, that one was also a 2. How many?
6.
4?
Yep, 6.
6?
God damn it.
Wow, 2 2s on that one. I guess this is never going to be over a 2. Another 2 is the lowest.
Nice.
What's that, 4 now? The 2 more?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, almost lost count. Oh, awesome. That one, I did better. I got a 3.
Mental.
Go out with a bang.
I got another 3.
Where's this
Wow.
1? No one's happening.
Not 1. But I mean, I got like 20s, 18s, and then there's always like a 3 or a 2.
Well, and then as my core overheats and I'm pulling wires out of the dash, no, shut up! And he's politely, Michael, you must stop that. I can't let you do that, Michael. He zaps me with this self-defense system, and I electrocuted in my chair.
Savage.
And I got to run, guys. That was a hoot. That was a lot of fun.
Great playing with you.
Thanks
Yeah,
a lot.
it's good to play
Yeah.
you, Darren.
Bye.
All right. Nice to meet you guys, and thanks again, Morgan. That was that was a lot of fun.
You're welcome, man.
Cool system.
See
Sorry,
ya.
I gotta cut it early a bit. Yeah, it's a bit.
This totally understandable.
Yeah. See you guys.
All right.
And then there were 4.
Then there were 4. Bombshell, you're currently in the lead. Meal's right behind you. Bounces in 3rd.
Oh, yeah,
Joshua,
there's 5 of them.
you were in 4th. Bree is
died.
dead.
Bree's dead.
Oh, Bree died? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't realize it. Sorry, Mark. I didn't mean to do that, dude.
Those at 12 rolls, I think.
I may have been. The first one got me.
Ugh.
All right.
No. Well, buddy, I'm gonna tell you what. I know exactly what this world looks like, and it's freaking terrible. So
You even saved yourself.
oh my gosh. Wait, you got it too, him, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
Maybe no one survives. I really want to see how this ends.
So all four of you appear on this old, dirt, dusty desert road. These sand dunes are around you. It's this long, open straightaway that's up ahead. There's very little cover, just nothing but a few dead trees and mostly just desert wasteland. Looks like an apocalyptic sort of setting. You can see in the distance a couple people on bikes zooming up ahead. Behind you guys, you see this huge, what looks to be what once was maybe the Mack truck come up behind you on the road. People pop out the back end with these huge Gatling guns and flamethrowers as they kind of fire off into the air. Chains hang off the back end of this thing as it swerves to the side and just floors it, zooming past all of you. It stops just up ahead of you. Bombshell, slowing down a little bit. Bombshell, you were up first. This huge truck that's up ahead of you. You can see everybody turn their guns towards you. These chains of spikes just rolling out from the back end, getting caught up in your wheels. Give me 2 drops to start, and then tell me what you do.
By the way, do we get new weapons from the passing over?
You did. Yes, you did. Yes. In that case, Bombshell, you got -1 die from your drop pool or +6 light ammo. Your choice.
+6 light. Oh, no, -1 die.
All right. Okay. Meals, you got +4 light ammo.
Oh my god.
Oh.
So many.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're so dead, girl.
Shit.
Instead of 16 light ammo hit you went.
Oh, no. Yeah, I explode. I don't even have words for this.
All right.
Oh no!
Hold on, just a second. Bounce. You got -1 drop to your pool. And Joshua, you got nothing happens to you.
Got nothing.
All right.
Sweet.
Now let me catch up here. Bombshell, you rolled a misfortune, I take it. So how do you go out in your glory?
So the chains go into my tires, or what did you say?
Yep, it just throws off these chains off the back end, these big, huge spikes. You can feel your tires hit them, just immediately get tangled up. You can feel the tires blow out from underneath you. Some of these chains kind of pour through the bottom of your vehicle as they're basically just shooting flamethrowers and grenades and shit at you on the front of your hood.
Yeah, I basically just explode then, and you see that candy-colored neon pink fly in every direction, blindingly, of course. And that's Bombshell, for fuck's sake!
Welcome to my world.
I like to wrap my spirit arm around you and just be like, we're both fucked. We're both going to hell in a minute. And then you see me drop out. And maybe you don't go to hell, but I do. And I think I let out. I let out a devilish scream as I'm like, whoever's in front, feel my wrath, and I like appear for like a second. I guess a brief instant on that somebody's dash. Whoever's in front.
All right, so let's see. Bombshell out. Meals, you were in first. So yeah, you see the picture of Bree appear on your dash. I need a drop from you, Meals. She begins to mock you.
That's only because I used it on the last world. It's only a 3, which is kind of nice. That is 11, 11, 5.
All right. So what do you do again on her dash, or how do you appear?
Yeah, I guess I was taunting and trying to like shake my ass, right? Because like my character's pretty attractive. It's like kind of like this young thing for prison. It's probably just like whoa, 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 and then like I guess my ass catches on fire, you know, It's like a demon like slaps it, and then I get braked on down to hell instead. So you didn't fail the roll, right? So you don't die.
Nope, she didn't die. But just after she fades away, Bombshell, what you can take your extra little thing there I just messaged you.
Yeah, she flies. So she flies out of her neon pink car, or out of the neon pink explosion, and she drops more or less on your. Do you even have a windshield, Meals? Yeah, she drops on it. Finger first, or is it here? Finger first, and hopefully you fly from the track. It's what did you say? Oh yeah, a drop. You have to make a drop.
You have to make a drop?
Yes.
And a 1. 8's the lowest.
All right.
Damn! Oh, you're going to win.
I turn on my windshield wiper, and you just see, bomb just slowly slide off the front of the car.
Hits the ground as this huge wheel runs her over. Bomb's coming up behind him.
Yeah.
This huge truck in front of you, Meals. You can see these people turn around. Oops, I'm getting a huge echo from somebody.
That's probably me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. So yeah, you see this huge truck just unleash weapons on you, Meals. Yeah. I need you to make me 2 drops. However, it is going to be with... So you see one guy pop up, and he has like what looks to be this huge rocket launcher sort of thing that just kind of materializes in front of him. He grabs a hold of this thing and kind of yanks it back, and it just kind of flops out to another one and then drops down to another one. You have 7 rockets that launch forward towards you. You need to make 2 drops, but it's going to be with an extra 7 dice.
So that would be 10 total dice?
Yep. You requested info, though, too, so you get the -1, but...
Okay, so it's only 9? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so I got 7 I'm rolling right now. No 1s in that first 7. Lowest is 5.
All right.
Let me drop 3 more. 2 more. No, that's a 2 and a 15. And then let me do my second drop. Hold on. 3. No, 5 is the lowest. No, 4 is the lowest on the first one. And I got to roll 2 more. And nope, 5 is the lowest on that one. So
right.
I somehow passed with 18 die.
All right, Bounce. You are up next, Bounce.
Yeah, fuck you, no.
Alrighty.
Holy shit! That's all I gotta say.
So you got Meals up ahead of you, just getting rained upon by all these weapons off this huge destroyer truck. Joshua's right tight behind you, holding close.
Yeah, but she's just zigging and zagging. It looks like a slalom like ski racer. Just like
so
awesome.
All right, so I'm gonna try something awesome here. I hope. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and shoot the truck and pass bounce. Or no, I can't do that, can I? Because it says it has to be on the same target. Shit.
Well, you can shoot the truck and then see what happens from there and try to pass Meals. You just can't do it in the same like time sort of thing.
Oh, I got you. Okay, well, in that case, what I want to do is I want to dump. Oh, is it possible for me to use? Hold on. Is it possible for me to use the reality shift pulse and change places with the truck?
Sure.
Fuck yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I want to stick the truck right between them two.
All right. So
that would put him in first place.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that a challenge roll?
That's all right. I still got one of them left there, buddy. So that's all right.
It's okay. I'm just trying to put the truck between y'all.
So you put the truck between Meals and Joshua. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm in two. Do I have to roll for that or anything?
Nope, that's just your ability to use up.
So can I also shoot?
Yep.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to. Who was it that said that they still had one of those?
I have no idea.
I want to fire my remaining smart rockets at Meals.
All right.
And
Yeah, do it.
also, since Meals is directly behind me, I'm going to like dump extra fuel into my engine and just flamethrower the back of the car. So I'm going to shoot those. And then if Meals is still behind me, then I'm going to try and use an actual, quote, heavy weapon and try and flamethrower Meals' car with that.
All right. How many smart rockets do you got?
I got 2 left.
All right. So you see these rockets kind of open up and fly back towards you, Meals, just as this huge jet flame rushes
you know what I'm
out
going to do. So
behind her. You got to have a -2, so make it a difficulty of 14 at the moment.
15?
14.
To reprogram? Okay. 14. All right. Well, the first one I don't reprogram. Second one I do. And that goes right back to him.
All right. So do your drop first.
Okay. So is that back to my regular number, or am I at 9 now?
Nope. You're at your regular number.
But it'll be one higher now because they've had a drop. Is that right?
Yep. So yeah, it's one higher in this case for you.
Yeah. That is 9 is my lowest number.
All right.
It's a good roll, actually. 16, 14, 10, 9.
And Bounce, he's able to reprogram one that kind of spins around coming back towards you. You can give me a drop to avoid your own smart rocket.
Shit. So when I get a challenge roll in there somewhere. All right. Let's see what happens. And I got the lowest one is a 2 again.
Oh, no. Oh, yes, you're good. You're good. Yep. Sweet. So you see this rocket just blow apart just beside you. This truck is ahead of you, Joshua. It kind of spins its guns around, training them on you for a moment. Then you see that it just punches the gas, pulling upside along, Meals and Bounce. All the weapons come spinning around. I need drops from both of you, Meals and Bounce.
This is probably where I go out.
Hold on, let me see. I'm going to need, it's going to be +6 dice to your pool. And it's going to be...
Oh, my God in heaven.
For everybody?
Yep.
Oh, my God. This is it. That's 12 dice for me. All right. I got to roll these twice. Hold on.
That sucks, man.
It does.
Yeah,
That's gonna be it. Oh, shit. Oh, hold on. One just hit the floor. So if this would make it, I'll be halfway through. All right. So that's half of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's half of them. Here goes the other 6. Wow. Wow. My lowest one's an 8.
You're good there.
Awesome.
So, on the second set.
And Meals. Just one drop with the extra 6 dice.
Who was that one on? Sorry.
You. On you.
What?
Meals.
Yeah. So I'm at 9 again. What's that? Is that a 7? That is a 7. Thank fucking God. Oh wait, I don't need to roll all those. Just 2 more. I passed.
All right. So this thing just continues to rain these downs. Up ahead, you can see this bright neon orange line appear across the road. All these dirt bikes come flying up over the cliffside, landing onto the street. You can see that they too are carrying what looks to be these jars full of gas or something. Flames kind of spurting out as they're driving, playing chicken basically with you, flying towards you. But first, Joshua, you are up.
I'm going to unload 12 light ammo on Meals is in front of me, is that correct?
Yep.
I'm going to unload 12 light ammo on Meals.
Okay. Let's do them.
That's 12 drops of whatever your drop is.
First one I pass. Second one I pass. Third one I pass. Fourth one I pass. Ooh, there was a 2. Fourth one I pass. Fifth one I pass. Holy shit. Sixth one I pass. There's no way I'm
What
gonna get
shit
it.
is gonna make it?
Seventh one I pass.
Bullshit.
Eighth one I pass.
Bullshit.
No, I'll tell you. You know, the ninth one I pass. Oh, don't worry, it's gonna be number 12 when I get that one. You know that. The 10th one I pass. 11th one I pass. And Meals is still in the game.
I'm gonna fire 2 heavy weapons at Meals.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 4.
Plus 1.
Gonna be plus an extra die.
Do it.
And it'll be plus another. Would it be plus another 12? Because
It only
just
took me
12
13 rolls to get a 1. There it is.
Well done, sir.
So
Right.
I basically look to Wallace. I do
Whoever
finger
doesn't
guns.
get so many things coming in. I have 16 light ammo, 2 heavy weapons, 3 small rockets, and I can reality shift pulse. You know what I mean? Like there was everything coming at that point. But
So
it was fun.
to Wallace, I hold up the finger guns and just point them, and then all the light ammo goes and nothing happens. So I hold up the finger guns and close my fist, and then 1 heavy rocket goes out and blows you up.
Ooh,
Yeah.
What is Meal's last parting words?
And then
there aren't any.
Oh, Meals.
Besides on everybody's screen, it says gender sucks.
And then there were 2. Both of you.
and then I'm gonna fire 3 heavy weapons, 6 smart rockets at Bounce.
Holy shit. Is the truck still around?
Yes.
Okay.
Right beside you. You can see that they all notice Joshua as he comes up behind you, and their guns all just kind of look at him for a moment, and they all shift to you, Bounce, as this thing speeds up a little bit alongside you.
Okay. So Joshua shot Bree, now he's shooting me.
Or shot Meals, now he's shooting you. Yep. So what do you got again, Josh?
I've been a smear a while, by the way.
So I'm sorry. What gets shot at me now?
3 heavy weapons. Just do them first, and then we can worry about the smart rockets in a second.
All right. So how could it be? What's that?
3 drops with an extra die.
Shit. And that's it. I got 3 1s on that roll.
Right.
Lots of death.
3 heavy weapons. Boom, boom, boom.
The same
how
deal.
does-
Finger guns, close my fist, heavy rocket goes out.
Look at that. Time is up just as you died.
Nice.
Very last second.
So all you hear is through everyone's radios, you just hear a guy screaming, "Witness me!" And then boom.
Just as you cross through that green or orange portal line, you even start to wake up just a little bit, laying in bed there. You see the doctors around you. The sharp pain from the needle as it just plunges into your neck, and you pass out. The screen goes black. Joshua, as you wake up, you see, the screen kind of shows on television of you sitting in a chair. You slide off your helmet, no needles or anything are in you. There's a man across the way. Why don't you do the ending scene for us, Joshua?
So he walks up to the Chancellor, I believe
Yep.
it was. I think I did my job satisfactorily. There's still a couple of glitches, I think, but I think we can iron them out, and then we can have the simulation running properly for the next time.
Wow.
Are you the damn hub?
What?
Trucker.
Were you the hub?
He was the designer, wasn't he?
You was the shark.
The
You
shark,
were the
yeah.
shark? I was totally convinced that was Frank.
Yeah, I was too. But then I thought it was you there, Rush. I really did. Yeah, I didn't think it was Liam at all the whole time.
And that is the sign of a good intelligence man.
That was well done.
That's why I never shot anyone. I kept all of my weapons till the end, just so I could absolutely bombard people.
That's why he also never got anything when he passed through the ending scenes, no matter what position he was and he never got attacked by any of the NPC stuff.
Oh.
That was what I thought would be the giveaway, was when the Mad Max guys didn't come at me. I thought, they'll get it now.
No.
Wow.
Is that also why I didn't get to turn in 2 turns, you jackass?
They focused on the truck that I didn't even think about that. That's awesome.
You would have been able to win if somebody would have took him out, but
Damn.
Oh, well.
You all didn't suspect me.
So,
Nope.
Who didn't?
so that was cool.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
that was
really
really
fun.
great.
I had a misunderstanding of the system at first because for some reason I thought early in the game when we were doing the drop rolls that I had a target number. And then I realized, no, the target number is only on challenges. The drop rolls is the target is just don't get a 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
So I was freaking out
Or
at the
unless it's
beginning.
one of the smart weapons that where there'd be that second number.
Well, yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is like I was
Basic,
freaking
yeah.
out when I had like 3 dice because I'm like, I got to make 3 dice and the lowest one has got to be over a 12. So, I was like, so now I get it.
Yeah, but
No,
you survived.
that's
Well, you survived-ish.
I had a strange feeling that I would be the last one left.
I made it to the finish line. I just didn't get to cross it.
Dude, I made it past 40 dice before I hit one.
All of
Before I
my
hit
light
one.
ammo, but with one rocket, you're dead.
Well, I made a couple of I had a string of good ones too there, so I was like, yeah, well, it happened. So
I was sure Meals was going to make it in first for some reason. I was like,
I thought Meals would make it as well.
yeah, I was like,
Just
because he just kept rolling so
good.
good.
well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That last one was the last one was 1, 2, 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That last row 1, 2, 4, 20, and a 7.
So I'm gonna be totally honest with you because this is the first time I've actually done. Some of you guys have played Drop Dead already. So the first critique I have was not really a critique. Is that Morgan, you are an outstanding storyteller.
Thank you.
Told you.
You kept it the whole way, man. It was like
It was
never
really hard on this game too, because it's almost more board gamey. But I just wanted to try something different.
I could tell, but it was like the whole time there was never any blank silence where you were trying to figure out what to do. You kept the whole thing rolling, so I was like, that's badass. That being said, I have this like huge love right now for simple and rules light systems, and I'm looking at all these different ones, and you've got me sold on this one because this was really
awesome.
I think it's the
It's
best one
so
I've ever
simple,
seen,
but
bud.
So fun.
quick, and I think it would work well for serious games and campy ones like this one here. I think it works both ways, so I'm totally sold on it. It's like the easiest one, but yet still super fun. So
I've got.
Yeah, well,
Hopefully,
if you want to see serious, man, watch the one on Thursday. Micah's in that one as well with Akimba, and that's going to be a very heavy Drop Dead game.
Yeah, it's very well. And actually, I had everything planned to release this on Free RPG Day, and not to get into a huge story, but I just moved, and the whole house was a huge fiasco, and I had sewage everywhere, so I moved everything back. But I'm probably about 80% through with the rule book. I mean, the rules itself is just a one-page rule system, but I'm adding in thing to generate storylines and extra optional rules.
Yeah.
And things like that. So hopefully, if everything goes to plan, it'll be out right around July 4th.
okay.
But
Man,
it's going to be totally free, too. I'm just going to toss it up in the OSG and whatever other groups. So you guys are more than welcome to use it and critique it and abuse it and do whatever you want with it.
Morgan, I was going to say, I played this with you before when we played the T-Rex thing and the concert scenario, and I was like,
Oh, you're in that game?
yeah, I was the one riding the T-Rex, or riding the Raptor with the meat wrapped around.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, so, I mean, we like summoned Dio and all this stuff. It was crazy fun, you know, but I was like, man, I was like, this could be like even simpler or something, right? Like, but I think it's cool with the D20s, but yeah, I think I wrote like 5 pages for that game after we talked, just in like just some variations on what it might do.
Awesome.
And so I definitely want to share that with you after seeing how
Yeah.
you're already shaping up the system a lot. You know, you've gone a long way from when we played that last game, I think, even in terms of like your story. But the race format was like great for this game, and like the power ups was also like a cool, neat thing that you added. So Yeah.
Let me know whatever you come up with, because like I said, I'm doing the whole rules option and just extra stuff that people can use. I want the base system is just the base thing, but I want all sorts of stuff so that people can manipulate it and do it what they want with it, sort of thing. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know for sure, and I'll definitely mess with it.
The only thing I would probably love to see, because I do like some skills differential. So for like people with professions, like if you had a certain profession, you could have there'd be like 2 or 3 skills you could pick from where you get.
Well, it sort of has that in the base rules. This one didn't really work in that scenario, but normally, like in the other one,
you didn't see it.
You would take a die out or something, I think.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, that's one of the rule options. Liam was in that game. They had those. Otherwise, normally you would have professions, though. You did in this one as well. And say, like, in the last game, I don't remember what Mark had. Let me try to think
This wasn't a big role play heavy thing. It was kind of role play heavy, but I guess it wasn't like much of like using our skills in different ways because it was a race. So it didn't really come up that much. But I think if it did, I think before in another game we just reduced the pool.
Yeah, normally if it does, if you can tell me how your profession fits what you're doing. When I ask you to make a drop or challenge roll, it's either you get a +4 to the challenge roll so you succeed better, or you take 1 die out of the drop so you have a better chance to succeed. And it's more narrative.
If you're a blacksmith, you get like a +2 to your challenge roll.
Right, +4, yeah. But
so that'd be
or if you're like
you're making
have spelunking or mountain climber or something, you're trying to climb a cliff wall, I'd give you +4 or whatever. Yep.
Yeah, in this game it was like based on our car type more.
Yeah, so I threw in the tags.
It was like 5 high tech.
I use that to my advantage to not splat in the ground, the spelunking thing, into a hole.
Really? You don't even need to add in specific skills. You just do it with professions, and then it's up to the player to say, well, because I am a blank, I should be able to do blank.
Exactly. Yep. That way it kind of alleviates me from that task of knowing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So
the one game
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I was thinking about, man, was like the skill thing, how to make that really, like maybe if you hit 0 on your pool, you don't roll kind of thing too.
Yep, I have that in there as well. Yep, if you go down to 0 with just an auto success. Yep.
Yeah. So I think that was maybe like something I could have brought in more if I was like trying to play up the game, right? Like I would be like, oh, my skill helps me here because I think I had Hunter, and I would have been like, oh yeah, well, I'm shooting these, somebody's shooting at me. Maybe I have, senses that or something. I could have argued that, but it was like, this game is kind of cool to not really worry about that too much. You got it built into your car mainly.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was a good idea, and then the refills at the end of each thing, like dropping some items in, that kind of alleviates any oh, I'm out of stuff, right? Instead, you have more, you have an excess, and you're just like, yeah, because this was being a contested thing.
Or you're just a hoarder and keep them all to the end.
Yeah, that was funny when 12 rockets go off, and I'm like,
my
nukes,
entire plan was just to kind of stick to the back, like the whole game. But then when I realized people were losing dice from the dice pool, I'm like, oh, I should probably actually try and get into first so I can lose some dice.
So it's a good job. It was a good game, man. We ran it.
Yeah, that was really fun. I'm gonna have to bounce because it is late.
Yes, I'm sure it is. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. That was super duper fun.
You're welcome.
Can't wait for the next one. See you later.
See you then.
See you.
What's that, Mika?
I just said goodbye to him.
Oh. All right.
We do play that demon game this week, right?
You're still live, by the way.
Oh shit! Jeez.